Yo, what's good, Stray, man? This your boy Showtime Entertainment in here, man. Me, my boy Don Carell, man. We decided to do a little podcast thing, man. We was filming some a little bit early. I'm gonna post that a little bit later. But I figured I stream it on YouTube as well. You know, get y'all some laughs in, man. Get y'all some comments or something. You know, tell us how we did. You know, we gonna be posting it on I think it's called Anchor. My boy Don gonna handle that. But that's just gonna contain our That's only gonna contain our voices. It's not gonna be the video. I figured if I'm gonna be streaming on YouTube, might as well record us too. So I'm gonna try to like edit it. You know, was really I thought was funny. I'm trying to post that and everything. But yeah, man, it's our first attempt. So man, tell us how we did afterwards, man. Hey,
Who's account?
do me a
Like
favor, man. Go ahead and
his shit.
introduce yourself to the stream.
Wait, what are we saying?
Introduce yourself to the stream. Hey, before you say anything,
Like
hey,
what?
Stray,
Dude,
I just want. Hey, hold on,
you
bro. I'm
know,
talking
you
to you,
know,
Stray, bro.
you
I'm
know how
talking to you.
this.
I'm just gonna
You
mute the
so
audio,
you
bro.
know how this
I'm
goes.
just
It's
gonna
like
mute it, bro.
it's like,
I'm gonna
oh,
mute it.
tell me about
Hey,
yourself.
yeah,
It's like
bro.
I don't
We gonna
even.
ignore him. Okay, so I just wanted to say before we started, we gonna be like roasting each other. So they already know this. If they mess up or say anything dumb, I will flame them for it, and they'll flame me. But I don't plan to say nothing dumb. But let's get back in this. This does it for. Yo, Don, bro, you good, bro? Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
What?
Hey,
Whoa,
Krill, go ahead and
whoa.
introduce yourself to the stream, bro.
Go ahead, Chris. Lead the way. Lead the way.
Hey man, what's up, y'all? I'm Corel.
Alright, nah, bro.
No, I'm just playing. Yeah, I'm Corel, but y'all ain't gotta call me that. I don't care what y'all call me. Um, I don't know what y'all die for.
Hey, Don, on you,
Um,
bro. On you,
I'm just
bro.
spinning
On
off
you,
the
bro.
dome.
This nigga ridiculous, bro.
Look at that vein in his head, bro. Looking like a
Ah!
crow's foot.
Nah, bro. Come on, bro. That ain't got the hitty in his head, bro. We just trying to do a podcast, bro.
Well, my name's Donovan. I don't really care what you call me though. I'm just
I
kind of
heard that before.
here on the park. What?
Bro,
I
just
heard. I heard that
focus on
before.
your
You
focus on
heard
your
that one
classes,
before?
bro.
I
Yeah,
was
like
just
you
off the
introduce your
dome.
name,
It was
and
fresh
then
in
you
my
say, "I
mind.
don't
It was
really care
off the
what you
dome.
call me."
I'm like, what's a good way to introduce myself? I'm like,
Nah, we
well,
gonna mute these
I'm
niggas
black
real
and I'm
quick.
proud.
Okay.
All right, all right.
Did you already?
All right,
You
so
already?
since this is our first time, we probably gonna use this topic generator or like this question generator, and we gonna go off that. But before we do that, I'm gonna see if they got any ideas of like what they want to talk about before we do that. So let's go back into this. Man. Hey yo, was you saying something, Kirill, bro?
I'm talking shit.
Who
Yeah, I
me?
was saying he was fake.
Right, cause
Why you keep
no,
Yeah,
cause
muting?
I'm
You
trying to
talking
talk to the
shit?
stream, and
yeah.
y'all niggas keep on. Nah, I'm just trying to talk to the stream in the middle of y'all talking. So it's on me, not y'all.
Nah.
Say so.
But
How about there are audience?
no,
I want to
it's
know
my stream, bro. You
what they
go
saying.
hard, bro. All right, but
I don't
anyways,
do shit. Am I
Oh,
am
it's
I
your stream?
not am I
I
not
thought
the
it was our
but
stream.
content
the
creator right now?
audio is everybody, but YouTube, that's my. It
I
kind of
mean,
like.
yeah.
But
But like
anyways,
there
so
are
before we
audience,
start using
right?
the generator, did y'all
Hold on, wait, Adam, you introduce yourself.
when it came on when y'all was
When?
muted? And once
I
again,
didn't hear
it's
it.
my stream. My streamers know who I am. All right, man. It's
I
Showtime
mean, maybe I'm
Entertainment here,
streaming on
man.
my
Here
shit.
for your entertainment, man. What's up, y'all? You call me Showtime Entertainment. Don't matter. /Lincoln. What's up, man? It's your boy. Is that good enough, bro? Could we continue? Can we move along?
I think for a
Showtime Entertainment.
What about
Showtime Entertainment.
no. Me and Crow just talked about that. That's already up. No, Showtime Entertainment is already taken. What
Showtime
about
Entertainment. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I'm
no.
pretty sure the owner of Showtime Entertainment would not
Uh,
mind if you guys use Showtime Entertainment.
I'm pretty sure they will mind.
I think he's a swell guy.
Crow, look up who the president of Showtime is.
Yeah. To be honest,
Wonderful. What about I almost said slash again.
I looked up Showtime and it showed like the TV thing. Even put the W in there, and I put
What
the
you
O.
say?
I didn't put no W.
Exactly.
Yeah, what'd you say?
What?
I said I looked up Showtime and Showtime Entertainment. No, I looked up Showtime and Showtime popped up, but like show SHOW
Exactly.
time.
What about
So you can't be
Showtime?
hiding behind the Showtime.
What about for Showtime? Wholly not the same
I ain't
thing.
trying to
What'd
change
you
your
say?
name or nothing.
No, I'm talking about for
What'd you
us.
say it is? What'd you say? For Showtime.
For Showtime. FASHO.
Hey, Stream, I'm sorry.
For show.
Witnesses, man. We don't get I guess they just want.
It's the Henny, man.
Really had a set.
Hey, man, a sip, put him on his
Like,
butt.
comment, subscribe if you think it should be for Showtime Entertainment.
Actually, how about?
That's all I mean. We got like by like the next 24 hours, we could be like 1,000.
Yeah, that's a good idea. If y'all think that he should just be Showtime, which is him,
No,
then let us know.
For
Because I mean,
Showtime.
this ain't got shit to do with
Showtime's
all
already
that.
taken. Say we blow up and we get like, I don't know, like 50 million subscribers. You don't think they gonna be on our ass like, oh, you go to
Who has Showtime
They
Entertainment?
gonna be on your ass with that.
That is
Showtime.
no.
Krill just
That's
looked
Showtime. That's Showtime with a W.
Bro, they definitely gonna be on our ass. Nah.
Alright, but that is besides the point, bro. Let's jump into this because we wasted time talking about this garbage.
Wasting time.
Yeah, bro. The streamers don't want to hear about you talking about Showtime this, Showtime that, bro. We know I'm great, bro. We know I'm great. But anyway, so before we use the generator, did y'all have any topics y'all wanna before we jump into the generator?
Nah, I might think of something as we go. We're gonna stay on the generator track and then
Hey, my boy D Money Fields, my boy D Money Fields just joined. Hey, like, comment, subscribe, boy. Tell your friends, come back again. But go ahead, my fault. I didn't mean to interrupt you. My boy jumped in. No, I
thought you were doing the
interrupt what you said.
generator.
Oh
no. I was saying we should go with the generator and then like if one of us thinks of something like another topic, we just throw that in next.
You ready, Don?
Nah. Yeah,
so
I'm good. What's up?
Who would be the worst person to be stuck in the elevator with?
Krill,
like
easily
Krill.
Krill definitely be the worst. Krill definitely the type to be like, what floor we on? I think we're on the second floor. We were first gonna be on the 10th floor. Like, I think we're on the second floor, and he'd definitely start jumping. He started jumping. He like, I'm an engineer. He like, I know how these elevators work. If it falls, you gotta feel safe when the latches catch it.
Hey,
so he go like, boom.
Honestly,
and the next
thing, that's something you would say, bro. Honestly,
so fucking, it's like it would be something I say, but like I was stuck in the elevator. Like last year. It wasn't fun, bro. Especially like if you like in the elevator, it's like sometimes like you just don't have service, and so you're looking at your phone. You're like, that's 2 bars, no 4G, no LTE, bro. You're just like, It's like, all right, my bad. I ain't got the 12. I ain't got the Samsung S20e 420 Blaze. No, it's like I got an iPhone too.
I thought I would have been the person to just sit there.
I thought Curl be more calm
until we get saved. Like if it go past like
no, I don't know. From my
past,
experience,
like 8 hours
Curl is definitely the type to just jump around in the elevator.
See, now, if you said to jump around on the 10th floor to see if we'll live, that's a different story because I get to hopping. Y'all be like, chill, and I get to do it. Funny. But if you think I jump around to try to help us, nah, we stuck. If we stuck, we stuck. Help on the way. It's an elevator, they know it's stuck.
No, they don't know it's stuck unless you like pressing that button. Hello. But dude, you ever tried to like pry an elevator door open?
Nah, I was too scared.
Because you're
he gone.
Stuck in there. Fuck, wouldn't you tell? Like you've seen them do it in the movies. They're like,
you never seen movies like I seen. What was that? Final Destination or something? Where
that's
girl tried to. It was like a little spot, and old girl tried to open the door to get in there, and her head was stuck. Like imagine the elevator going down as your head is outside.
Dude, I can't tell you how many times I seen that shit on Reddit. I seen. Oh, dude, you can see some of the craziest shit on Reddit. Adam, have I ever like sent you some of that gory shit? I think so. Some of it just people just straight up just dying on Reddit. I showed you that. Yo, there be people like trying to get in the elevator. It's like it was this girl. She was like trying to get in the elevator. No. There were these kids. They was trying to get out of the elevator. The door closed on the last kid. It didn't close on him, but like the first door closed, and he was just like kind of just leaning up against it. And then like a second door, like a gate, closed behind him. And then he was like, "Huh?" And then the elevator started going up. Fucking crushed the kid. Like you see him like dead. He was dead. I was like,
I wasn't expecting that. I don't know. Yeah. This is kind of rated R.
People died on my podcast, bro. My podcast, bro.
Podcast, bro.
When you get to talk about smashed in the elevator.
I mean, you should have said something as I was bringing up the topic. You're like, oh, how about we not cover that? I'm done with the story.
I guess we get back to the topic. I'm
gonna bring it up again later today.
So my question still stands: is it out of friends, or is it out of us three, or just?
Oh yeah, let's do us three.
Anybody.
Let's do us three.
Yeah, I'm like, they don't know everybody.
In the elevator with? I feel like it's Donna, to be honest with you.
Did I?
I feel like I just feel like you would complain so much about the elevator being stuck, but you can't do nothing about it. Like there's nothing we can do from the inside other than press the button. So if you press the button, that's one thing, but if they be like, help us on the way, and you going crazy or something, I'm just
no, because I was stuck in the elevator, and I'm like, panicking to be the last thing. Like, granted, I was like panicking on the inside, but like on the outside, I'm like, fuck. Like, don't get me wrong, I tried to pry the elevator door open, didn't work. I ain't that guy. I thought I was. Apparently, I'm not. It's like I realized it, but it's like also. Depending on the I don't want to say style, but I don't want to say maintenance, but it depending on the way it's built and the safety mechanisms. Is it if you like force it open, it'll stay open. You know, like if the elevator is stuck, it's like I'm sure something will go off in the elevator, and like depending on if it's an old ass building, like don't expect that shit to work. But like depending on the elevator, if it's like a pretty well maintained expensive buildings, elevators are built differently. So if you pry it open, it's gonna be something that sense like, oh, it was forced open.
Both of y'all are wrong.
What?
Because I will most definitely panic if I get stuck in the elevator, duh. I will freak out. Like it's gonna be like there's gonna be like stages. Like first, I'm not gonna think it's real. I'm like, nah, bro, we not stuck in the elevator, bro. I'm
That's the part. That first stage is where I thought the nonchalant Adam. So like, you and your phone. Oh, the elevator stuck. Okay, and then like we waiting. Now I didn't think of the other stages.
All right, and then look, I'm like, it's cool. I'm gonna sit out. I'm gonna meditate. And when I open my eyes, we still stuck in the elevator. I'm gonna flip, and I don't know how I'm gonna flip. I just know I'm gonna flip. I know I'm not gonna be the same. I'm like, who is this nigga?
No. I tell you, the scary part of being stuck in the elevator is looking at your phone and knowing that you have no service. And you're like, I have no service.
That right there might be a little scary.
Yeah, that's the worst. You like
just knowing that you can't get out.
Yeah, especially
unless somebody hears.
Because I was helping my cousin move, and so like I don't know this fucking apartment, and so we get stuck in the elevator bringing like a dresser down and shit, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta call somebody, and so like I'm looking, I'm like, shit, I don't have any service. I'm calling, it's like, oh, you need to be connected, no cellular network, I'm like, fuck, and so like I'm banging on the elevator door. And I'm like, I don't know what floor we're on, but I know we're not on the floor that she lives on. And it's a small apartment, so like there ain't a lot of people there, ain't a lot of people living there. And so I'm just fucking looking through my messages, and I'm like, I promise I was stuck in probably an hour and a half until I got somebody on the phone. Granted, I didn't know you could call 911 even though you don't have service. I didn't know that until I tried it. I'm like, maybe I should. Like, I swear to God, an hour and a half.
I did that when I was young. I had a phone. That ain't had no minutes. So I I was like, haha, I called 911 thinking, I was like, look, bro, I'm gonna call 911 on you, my brother. Chill. I call 911 like stupid, no minutes. They're like, hello.
Like,
we about to go to jail.
No cap, bro. We used to prank call 911, bro. We was younger, bro.
That's horrible, bro. That's fucking.
So you used to prank call who?
We did like. We just
you're like they don't know who I am. They don't know who I am.
Like how we need help. We need
prank
help. Hang up.
Calling the main ones that can find you.
You're like, is your refrigerator running?
Shit like that.
So that's horrible. I feel so dumb when I call them too. I'm like, hey, I'm stuck in the elevator. They're like, oh, where you at? I'm like, I don't know the apartments. It's somewhere in like South Euclid. And they're like, if you don't know the apartments, we can't help you. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. They're like, do you see a certificate on the wall? I'm like,
hey, Donovan, I'm about to Oh, go ahead.
All right, so wait. Oh, as I said, the question still remain though. Who would you hate to be stuck in the elevator with?
I still stick with Chris.
For Adam.
I'm not worried
For
about
Adam.
I'm in the elevator with. Nigga, like it don't matter who I'm in the elevator with. Nigga, I'm worried about me.
They should be worried about me.
Hey, but Donovan, bro, I'm about to piss a lot of people off with this one, bro. This next one, bro. What's the most underrated or overrated anime? JoJo. Overrated as fuck. Correct. You may not know, but this is probably one of the worst animes ever in the world, bro.
Bro, you're dumb as shit.
Bro. Yes, it's bizarrely off. It's
bro.
I can't relate.
Granted, I haven't seen enough of it.
Look at this kid. You see how angry he is? He hasn't even watched it himself.
But,
you know why he hasn't
watched
it?
I haven't seen enough to argue the case. But it's good as fuck. Adam, how about you watch more than the first episode?
At least the first season. At least the first season.
Busy.
Let's see when the JoJo Bizarre come out. Let's see, bro. Let's see.
It's not about when it came out. It's about when I heard about it. It's about when it hit my radar. I'm a busy man. I got a lot of shit to do. I don't always get to be up to date on the most current anime.
Did that say
my apologies.
Originally run January 1st, 1987? 1987? Y'all tell me if I'm... Well, y'all can't see that. 1987?
I can't see that.
1987? Nah, okay.
Bro,
the actual anime, though, the one that like they watch now or whatever, came out in 2012. It's bad.
I don't even think I was watching anime in 2012. Bro, you're capping. If it's bad, then why is it so successful? I think the most overrated anime. Hear me out.
If it's bad, why what?
What?
He said, "Why is it so successful?"
Yeah, why is it so successful? Why they still pumping that shit, right? Most overrated anime, hands down, One Piece. One Piece is overrated as fuck. I'm like, all right, cool, I get it. They pirates. Adam, why does the screen so dark, dude?
Bro, go kill yourself, bro.
Nah.
Go kill yourself.
One Piece.
You really sitting?
Bro, One Piece. It's like One Piece is good and all, but it's not that good. It's like just keep watching, and they still making that shit. It's like, oh,
you're telling
fucking
me
God.
that JoJo is better than One Piece.
Hand over fist, absolutely, easily. Correll.
Go ahead.
JoJo or One Piece. I know you don't know either one of them.
Piece,
Choose one. Just straight up off brain power.
One Piece.
Right, One Piece is the worst. Thank you, Corell.
No, I thought he was talking about what.
No. He said himself. I'm like, choose one. He said One Piece. One Piece is the worst.
He said, I'm like, choose one, and he was gonna switch it up no matter what you said. That's besides the point.
Yeah, I was about to say.
All right, what about
No,
wait a minute,
movies or TV shows? So we can get Corell some screen time in here. Like overrated.
Like what's good and what's not? I gotta see what's up with like shows that everybody be talking about, like Power,
I don't even got
Grey's Anatomy or something. Meanwhile, I'm over here watching, All American and stuff. That's good right there.
Look at this kid.
I'm watching All American and
never struggled a day.
I ain't even watched Cobra Kai. You watch Cobra Kai?
Type tier. You see that kid in glasses? Never struggled a day in his life.
Yeah,
you don't know about no All American.
Bro, I don't got none of that. I don't got none of that. I don't got Hulu.
Yes, you
I don't got Netflix. Disney Plus. What?
He had his own room going up.
Nah, I didn't. Definitely didn't. I got YouTube.
Cobra
Definitely
Kai,
got YouTube.
The first season of Cobra
Now if they on YouTube,
you watch Cobra Kai. Never mind. I'm wrong. The first season's on YouTube.
We gotta
for free.
Well, for
we
free.
gotta start having it. We gotta start having a movie, saying like, watch this movie, and it gotta be good. It gotta be something we all can like watch, and then like the next time we do podcasts, we like talk about that movie. So I think we do it. What you saying? Every Fridays or something?
Yeah. Man, it depends on y'all's schedules, though.
So if we do it every Friday,
these glasses big as shit.
Okay, then back up. But every Friday, we should have a movie to discuss.
Oh yeah.
I would have a movie to watch throughout the week, and then you discuss that movie.
Most definitely.
I've been watching some nice movies that y'all watch Knock Knock.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
With Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I heard of it. I just heard of it.
You watched it, or you gotta watch that. That was okay. It was pretty good. It has you thinking. Movies that have.
What is it about? What is it?
So a dude who's married. He got married. He got a couple kids. His wife and kids go to the beach for like a couple days, and then he got the place to himself. So he planned on focusing on work and stuff like that. So he couldn't make it to the beach. So he get a knock on his door, and it's some girls. And
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
That's a good Adam. Shut the fuck up. That's a good movie, bro.
Oh, you watched it?
I seen that just kind of like on a whim. I was just like skimming through shit, and I was like, just went back when I had Netflix. Scratch that. When I was bumming off my mom Netflix. Anyways, bro, Adam, I will. Dude, it was like I was watching it. I'm like, he's just trying to be a good dude, and like they just scamming his shit. I'm like, damn, bro. When they buried him, I'm like,
Brad, Brad, get up out of here, Brad. Adam ain't watching it.
I ain't listening to bullshit, bro.
Yo,
this nigga be talking. I don't be listening to this nigga.
You can't watch a movie with this man.
Hey, you capping. You hang on to every word I say. Because you definitely be recalling. You definitely be trying to recall shit I say.
The bull
bro, oh my god. Dude, that shit was wild. I think my favorite movie that I could just keep watching is
and now refuse to let you go.
Fucking The Hateful Eight. You ever seen that?
Not that good, bro.
You ever seen that? Hateful Eight?
I think I went past it a couple of times.
You gotta watch that shit, bro. It's definitely on Netflix. I know that for sure.
Repeating good.
Hateful Eight by
It's not repeating.
Good, what?
Bro. Yeah,
like, would you keep watching it?
It's not.
Yeah.
Oh, we talking about repeating
I'm
good.
That Donovan said that he would watch it a million times or whatever. I'm saying it's not.
Have you ever seen it though? I mean, but okay, your words have no value if you've never seen it. Anyway.
You want to know a movie that's repeating good?
What?
Brothers.
That movie's
I haven't seen it. Like I seen clips. Like this would be funny, but it's like I guess I just never got around to watching it.
Bro, Step Brothers is like a good movie. It's fun. Yeah.
Clips, though. Like I basically watched the whole movie through clips.
Yeah, I've seen clips.
I didn't never sat down and watched it from start to end. I watched clips on YouTube. Yeah, like that. But it is.
What's a movie? I probably gotta exclude Don out of this because he probably don't watch no movies. But I was gonna say, what's a movie that you have not seen that, as like a black man, you probably should have seen? For me, it's
a lot of them.
I think one of them is The Wood or whatever that movie is. You tell me about Adam.
Never seen The Wood
in life.
I've never seen Life, bro. The Wood.
That's what. Who was that? Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence.
Never seen it, bro.
I need to get to. And I never seen Green Mile.
I don't think I've seen that either. I think I've seen. No, I haven't seen Root.
I'm disappointed in that man.
But Donovan never struggled a day in his life.
Temptations. The Temptations that faded. I've seen it, but it like faded.
Wait. What movie is it?
Like, to be honest, it's one of those movies that I've seen this before, but it's not stuck in my head. It's to the point where like I technically have not seen it because I don't remember shit about it.
Oh, it's forgettable. That's what it is. Forgettable.
Plain, bro.
I was young. I was young at the time.
He was in
you gotta
never seen that.
You gotta have knowledge in your head.
He was in his room talking about.
Damn.
He's seen it.
Adam, you the youngest one.
I was a kid. You know, your dad watching TV, so you watch TV with your dad. You're not attaining any of the knowledge, but you know something.
Yeah, I see it.
And Chuck Norris. Bruce Lee.
Oh,
you watch every what?
I ain't never seen Chuck Norris movie.
You don't even know your dad. Where your dad at? You don't even know that man.
I know my dad, y'all.
Stop talking about.
I gotta post my.
He busy.
What?
Well, my dad, he getting the milk.
Hey, shoot. Oh.
That man ain't coming back. Hey, let me know when y'all ready for the next topic. I think I got one for it.
Suck.
All
right. Now, you ever been in a car accident?
Yeah, I caused 2 of them.
Okay. So what was your thought process? I've been in 1 car accident. What was your thought process? What was the thought in your head?
I was just annoyed.
You was in your accident.
So my first accident, it was like
explain the accident and explain what was going through your head.
Okay, so my first accident was probably like
wait, time out. Hold on.
3 days after I got the car.
Explain it the real though. Don't be trying to
No. I'm dead ass. I think it was like 3 days, 3 weeks after I got my car. Right. I'm driving down Euclid. I'm not gonna get all that detail. Granted, it was a little. I'll usually say, oh, it was raining or whatever. It rained like an hour before. The sky was clear, but the ground was still wet. I'm not paying attention, and I see the light turning yellow. But it's like I'm talking to Keyshawn or whatever. I didn't know it was a car in front of me, and I'm like, I'll just make the light talk to Keyshawn. So the light turned red. Apparently, there was a car in front of me. Stop. I slammed into the back of him. As it I didn't take my foot off the brake, so my foot was like still on the gas. It's like as I hit the car, I bounce off, and I yell, I'm like fuck, and then I floor it again. I floor it. I hit him again. I hit him again.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, you know what? Let me put it in brake. I put it in park, though, and then it's like. Yelling, I'm cussing. I'm just cussing out the world. And then I get out. I'm like, I'm fuck. I'm so fucked. Like I just got this car. I'm so fucked. I'm like, my insurance is gonna be so much. I'm like, all this shit is gonna be so much. And I'm like, how can I make this not about me? Like, how can I make this his fault? Bro. The cops came. They was like, what happened? I'm like, I hit him. I just hit him. He was like, he hit me twice actually. I'm like, how about you just shut the fuck up, right? I was so fucking mad. I'm like, how about dude, shut up. Then I'm like, yeah, I hit him twice.
I would have blamed it on the car. I don't know what's going on. You're just driving.
Bro, imagine.
So, and then the second time I'm going to Euclid turning up green, right?
Right.
That shit is good. So it's like, this is me. This is a car, right? I'm in the middle lane trying to turn left through incoming traffic, and they're in the middle lane trying to turn right through incoming traffic, right? So we basically in each other's faces up under the light. Both of our lights are green.
Wait. Oh yeah, both trying to turn left.
Right. We both trying to turn like this, right? We trying to go like this. Anyways, they all up in my shit, so they headlights is dead ass, right in my shit, so I can't see incoming traffic. And so I'm like, all right, well, and no cars came in a hot minute, so let me just go ahead and take it. I take it, bruh. Whole car speeding down the street, just snatched the front of my fucking car, bro. It dead ass was just like this to be the front of my car. That shit was gone. You could just see my engine and frame right there, bro. I spin out. I don't hit a pole, but I come damn close to a pole, up on the curb and shit. Bro, I'm sitting in my car. I'm like, how I get in 2 accidents in less than like a year? This is a totally different car, right? Cause like
your insurance must be crazy.
I got a whole nother car, right? And I'm like, how the fuck this happened? Like all within like 1 year, 2 separate cars. And so I'm just sitting in my car, it's smoking, like is my fucking my front bumper all over the street. Fuck. And I hear her again. I'm like,
and did he go
green? I'm like, yeah, dumbass. Both our lights was green. Like, how you gonna tell me the light was green? I'm like, bitch, you don't think I was gonna go? Like, if the light was red, would you still go? I don't think so. But I'm just saying, I'm just so annoyed. It's like the light was green. What the fuck were you doing? I'm like, shut up. And come to find out, on a police report, she didn't have insurance, so I didn't get hit for it. I just had to pay for my damages, and she had to pay for hers. So I didn't get hit for it. She didn't have insurance, and I was like, granted, my car was totaled.
So you had to pay for a new car. You had to pay for no damages.
No, I just had a new car.
Izzy was hanging out, boy.
Anyways, I was like, oh, fuck. But I was so fucking mad. Though, I was just annoyed as fuck. Also, like, when I did it, like, my wrist was, like, hurting for, like a hot minute. And then I don't think after that. Nah, I ain't go to the hospital. But, dude, I was like, legit, just like, how the fuck? Like, I don't have any money. Like, I barely even got a job. Like, how the fuck am I getting a whole nother car? Like, I just, dude, what the fuck? Anyways, I ended up getting another car. I'm not driving through downtown, but I'm like driving through like No. Those are the only 2 accidents I've been in. Anyways, I got like another car. I got another car. I'm driving down the street. And you know, the fucking rain and shit. It wasn't raining, but like it's been raining.
Then when you get your license, you got some type of like certificate for being able to drive in the snow or something like that.
Then that's just where I learned to drive. I just learned to drive in the snow. They don't give you a certificate like, oh, you learned how to drive in the special snow. It's like, whatever.
So you just got a certificate for driving in the snow. This man can't even drive in the rain. That's what you saying.
I'm too confident. I'm too confident with it. Anyways, it's like I'm driving down the street.
Too confident.
You know, it's like like puddles of water in the street, and I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm not minding it, bro. I go over this puddle. My car is like, damn. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? All you hear is, I'm like, man, what is that sound? I get out it's just like,
damn.
I'm like, all right. I clearly like popped my tire, right? I'm not thinking anything more of it. I'm like, I clearly popped my tire. I go out, yo. My rim is bent bad as fuck. Like my rim is like canted way the fuck in. I'm like, God.
It seemed like that puddle was like a ditch or something.
Apparently,
pothole.
Man, that's that fucking Cleveland pothole, dude. Anyway, it's like I put the spare on it.
Why you driving to puddles anyways, bro?
I drive it to my cousin's house, and he 3 minutes away and shit. And so I'm driving it on the spare. It's still rocking. It's still making that. I'm like, damn, right? Like I don't know much about cars, but I know that ain't good. Anyways, we found the mechanic look at it.
You bouncing side to side, and the noises was making you think your car not good, not the fact that you can't even stay up straight. You just bouncing.
I mean, yeah. We get it.
He said, "Hey, this rain crazy."
I wonder what's that noise,
bro. We get a mechanic. Over there to look at it, and he like, yeah. Your rim. You got to get a whole new rim. Also, you got to get a whole new front axle because the pothole broke my front axle. Not the whole front axle, but like the right fucking tire axle. Right? It's like the wheels on both sides. Say like this is the right axle, it snapped like this. And so like it was rusted to all hell. He said you basically have to get your whole frame replaced from front to back, top to bottom, because it's so rusted. And so that's part of the reason why the frame broke. I'm like, yo, this is my fucking third car. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Though. Anyways, it's like I forgot what I've been doing. So I just been driving my mom. I've been driving my mom's car, safe as fuck. I'm paying attention to everything. I ain't even doing the speed limit. I'm doing like 5 below, 10 below. Though I get enough money, and then I get that Volkswagen. I get the Volkswagen. I don't crash it, and then I got the car I got now, and I'm like, I'm gonna save this one until like 10 years. Anyways, those are 2 accidents I've been in, and then the 3 cars I fucked up.
So wait, what you said? You just said something. You just made a little comment on on Donovan said something like this dude. But ain't you the one that be Tokyo drift on the highway and shit all the time, every winter, bro? We have you getting some AM jobs out here, man. Because if you get a job pulling up at in the afternoon or something, we gotta watch the road.
Yeah, we gotta public service. We gotta put facts.
The first time, bro,
go ahead.
My tire popped, so I lost control of the vehicle because the back tire popped and it spent out. Okay. Second time, bro.
No. What was you? Oh, what tire? What was you thinking? What was you thinking, bro?
I mean, bro, what
was you going through?
Like I was in.
So wait, you were acting like that shit was normal? Like what? Another day?
Like it was happening in slow motion, but so fast at the same time. Like I didn't have time to think, but it felt like it was going like this. So like I like nothing was going on in my head until I'm sliding on the like while I'm spinning, like I'm just spinning, but then I get to like the side or whatever. And like that's why I'm like, like what just happened? Like
this man looking at the side. This man, you looking at the side like, bro, I'm about to crash.
Wait, where did the street just go?
Man. And then the cop, dude, this nigga go. They gonna give me a ticket, bro. They gonna give me I almost died. They gonna give me a ticket, bro. That was sick, bro.
What was the ticket for? Like, hey, your headlights out.
Failure to control the vehicle. Crazy.
That seemed like a terrible ticket to get in the winter.
It was winter, but there was no snow on the ground though. So, well,
it was still slippery though.
The tire pop. It was like I thought it was because because of the because of like the road or whatever. Because I was stuck in the grass, so I couldn't even see my tire or whatever. So I didn't know. I didn't know that it was wrong. I didn't know until I had the tow truck like pull me out, and I got the drive, and I'm like, wait a minute, like something ain't right, and it was because of the tire. But I told the cop, I'm like, I think I slipped on something back there, and he this nigga was like. He's like, yeah, all right.
They still wrote the ticket.
I think he looked at the road and like there was nothing there. So like, he thought I was lying. Like,
obviously, he's probably.
Must have been
what make him think you just? What make him think like you just hit the whatever you hit, and then it was just 2 feet from the accident? I'm sure. Some people don't think.
Probably thought I was texting and driving or something. Crazy. But the
Probably,
second time was because of the
second time
was because of the snow though. It was coming down out there. But the crazy part, I'm on the freeway going no more than like 35, dude. And I'm just cruising, dude. And we all in a single file line on the freeway, and I'm in the front too, and we cruising. And next thing you know, the car said.
Wait, you gotta be exact,
bro.
How you driving straight?
I'm saying, dude. The
car do that.
I ain't saying like it spin all the way out. It was like
it just be happening. Like you just
yes, because like you ever try to accelerate on ice,
bro? You know that
ice, and then the car like it get to turning. It was like that, but I wasn't accelerating. I was going the same speed, and that boy just woo. Like I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, and then next, like I didn't like try to control myself because I was veering off, and I felt like if I try to like control myself, I was gonna end up getting hit by one of the cars in the back because they can't stop or whatever. So I'm like, it's better if I just slide off instead of trying to stop in the middle of the freeway. Because if I'm sliding, the nigga that slammed on his brake behind me, he gonna be sliding too. So I just end up just veering right off.
And your ass just clearing the path for him. Moving out the way. I do see what y'all mean a little bit because this last December that just passed when it snowed real bad. That was my first time driving. That was my first time driving in the bad snow. Yeah, I never had to drive in like the crazy. I drove in snow, but I never drove into that. Like where I got the wheel to the left, trying to control it. I got the wheel left, and then like I'm just driving straight. And I'm like, bro, what's going on? So I turn it right, and next you know the car like jerk, like I catch back traction, and I turn right again or something like that, and it just go crazy.
It's horrible, bro. Especially like when you're going downhill, because y'all all used to live up that fucking big ass hill. You're trying to go down it, and it just.
I don't see how you did that.
What?
Yeah,
I don't see how you did that. I'd be nervous walking up driving up that hill on regular, bro.
You gotta ride the brakes the whole time.
You riding the brake.
That's a dangerous hill.
Like trying to come to a complete stop and you still going, bro. That happened to me on that hill before. I'm like, oh man, I can control my way out of this, boy.
Yeah, and like you can't see because the trees over there. You like, is there cars coming?
Bro, the hill is just sketchy. That hill over there by your house is just sketchy in general. Like, why is it so dark? Why is it so both and steep?
Too, like when you're going up Chardon and then we're going up just like, bro, that ain't the jam in the wintertime, bro. It's horrible. But fucking Krill, what about you? What about your first accident?
Oh, I've been in two accidents.
What about your first one?
My first accident, me and I had my mom's car. I think I was 17 at the time. Yep, I was 17 and a half. I asked my mom, like, yo, Mom, could I use the car? Could I use the keys to it so me and my boys can go get some Dairy Queen? She like, yeah, go ahead. Like, stay off the main road. Don't do nothing crazy. So I'm like, bet. So I stay off the main road to get the Dairy Queen. But then a big truck, like we get our Dairy Queen and stuff, and then a big truck, I don't know, one of their shipment trucks pull in and is blocking the exit to the back road. So I'm like, looks like we got to take the main road. And then like I don't got my license. I had my temps at the time, so I was just nervous. So I'm like, forget it. So we get on there, take the main road, go. I'm not nice and smooth, everything straight. Turn on the street. So we driving. And then there's this car, this blue, I don't know what it was, CT Cruiser or something. It's stopped in the middle of the road. So I'm like, what's going on? So I slow down, wait behind it. So I'm sitting behind it and I'm watching. And then he pulled off to the side of the road, to the right side of the road. So I'm like, all right, so he's about to obviously park on the right side of the road because he's slowing down. So I'm gonna just pass him on the left. So as he pulled off to the right, I go to pass him on the left, and this dude just hits a straight up left cut. Right in front of me, bruh. And like I nearly like T-boned his ass. So now I hit him. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like I'm going crazy when I hit him. I'm like, bro, did y'all see that? Well, I was like, did you see that? Because I had my boy. Oh, by the way, I ain't even gonna say no names right now. But I'll say some names in a second. So I hit the dude's car, and since I hit him, I'm like, dang, this is crazy. I just really just hit this dude. He just went rolling into my yard. And I guess it's his yard because he was turning over there. So he just went rolling. I'm like, man, I just knocked this dude out or something because he just rolling. So he pull up and he's stopping they front in the grass in the front yard. And bro, I'm sitting there. I'm like, what the fuck? And I look at my boy, which happened to be Donovan. Oh, that's you. So I look at him after I hit him. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, you good? All I know is just water splashed on me. Like stuff went flying. I'm like, what just happened? I don't know where liquid came from, but it splashed on me. My face was wet. I'm like sitting there. I got to check my body, make sure I ain't bleeding. I asked him like, you got your seatbelt on, right? Donovan like, yeah. So we in an accident. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. He like, hey, so can I have your ice cream? He's like, you eat your ice cream? I'm like, this dude can't be serious right now. So I call my mom. I called her like 20 times. She was not answering the phone because we were literally like 10 houses from my house. So I called her to let her know I got in an accident. So this dude what's up with the ice cream though? And I'm just like, bro, I'm ignoring this dude for the rest of the time being because he is being an asshole right now. I just got in a car accident. So I get out, I go to check and see if this dude okay. He's stuck in the car. Somebody come out their house. They probably open the dude's car door, and some old ass dude get out, bro. He's like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, I was being respectful because my mom taught me right.
I said he was stuck in that bitch.
Oh yeah, his car door is stuck. Some dude was like, "Back away from the car, sir! Turn your car up, sir!" The dude was going crazy. He had to like put his foot on the back door, and he grabbed it and like pulled it open somehow. And I'm thinking it's gonna be somebody like 30 or something like that. It's some old dude, wrinkled, bald, little white hairs.
70.
He get out like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, he get out like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I was being respectful because my mom raised me right. So I'm like, "Nah, sir, you pulled off to the right to the side of the road, no blinker, and then you turn left with no blinker, sir. You need to watch what you're doing and stuff like that." Some old lady, I wouldn't say old, she wasn't that old. Some lady got out of the car, she was there to verify. I'm like, "Ma'am, did you see a blinker?" She's like, "Nah, I didn't see it." I'm like, "Bet." So I finally he go do whatever he go do. I guess he look at his car. I go back to my car, try to call my mom again, just to get by the car, wondering like why ain't this dude Don walk up to the car with me? This dude, I'm outside the car. This dude Don talking about, so I found some gum in the glove box. I was wondering if you want this. I'm like, bruh, something got to be mentally wrong with this dude. Like, he cannot be serious. I'm like, he cannot be serious. This dude just stole some gum at the glove compartment after my car accident. Like, motherfucker, you was riding with me. You're going to the same place that I am going, and like, you just gonna steal my gum? Like, we just ain't.
I mean, I'm like, when you hit the car, the glove compartment just open, and I'm like,
oh, piece of candy.
I'm like, that's my favorite flavor.
What?
I was like, I'm like,
do y'all hear this?
Huh?
Do you hear yourself? I just got in a car accident, and you like, ooh, gum.
I mean, I'm like, nobody was hurt, so I'm like, okay, everybody's safe, everybody's cool.
A piece of gum, or save my life. He had to think about it, bro.
Who?
Well, you asked him. Yeah, he probably thought back, like, to care about somebody in a car accident or to get this gum. I think I told him no too.
We had
a gum.
We had a whole kind of lay it out, kind of what's the stakes at hand.
Off a cliff, he asking 21 questions, trying to figure out if he can save us both. This bad, bro.
But it was like a big ass piece of gum, right? He was like in an industrial.
I don't care how big the gum is. You can always get that gum somewhere.
No, if you would have listened to the conversation, it was a once in a lifetime piece of gum. Like, it was the last one in the pack. I won the lottery for it, and it was like a 6 foot, tall piece of gum. And then Adam, he's like, I'm hanging by the cliff, and then some Joe Schmo over there, he about to eat your very last piece, and you only got time to say one of them. And so I'm trying to play it out in my mind,
and not
and sort of
basically.
Excuse me for trying to be considerate.
Anyways,
I'm sure you
I don't know.
My decision was I was going to save Adam, and then with the force and adrenaline I used to pull him up, I was going to have him put himself up to kind of speed it up, and I was going to swing and then kind of like toss Adam to the dude to also save my gun.
Dodge him in the air, like.
So my bad for trying to save the best of both worlds. Fucking get to hell, fuck me, right? Y'all don't get it, cause y'all go either fucking go to corral.
But back to what I was saying though. Yeah, I ended up totaling my car, my mom's car. She didn't answer the phone. I was heated. Mom, why don't you answer the phone? She's like, what? What do you want? I'm like, I just got in a car accident. So she had to walk 10 houses down, had to come see what's up with her car and stuff like that. And then I ended up being 40% at fault because I did not have a license or a valid driver with me.
Mm-hmm.
That don't make no sense.
Yeah, that's wild.
So I lost my license
every
for 6 months.
I've been at fault
when I turned 18. You said what?
I said I've been at fault every time. There's been no accidents where I haven't been at fault. Also, did a hit one time.
You did a hit and run.
Huh?
You did a hit and run.
It was bad, but like I've definitely hit his car. Oh, nice. It's like I definitely hit this dude's car. Whatchamacallit? Like his car was rusted as fuck. So like part of his bumper fell off. And then so we pulled over to the side of the road and I'm like, oh man, I didn't even see you there. He like, oh man, this is my girl car. Man, just he like, yeah, you got the insurance card? And I'm like, yeah, let me go back to my car and get it. And he's like, all right, man, let me go grab my phone on my car. So as he's like in his car looking for his phone, I get in. I just put over to the side. I just leave, bro. I leave. Because it's like I'm right down the street from my house. So I'm like, I'm not about to fucking go to my house because just follow me. So like I'm done for like 30 minutes, like looking for his car. I don't see him, so I just go back home. It was like I park like closest to the driveway. And so like I pulled my mom's car out to park behind mine. And then I put my auntie's truck out to park next to mine, so it's like being covered on both sides, so he can't see it, just in case he was following me. Yeah, like man, his car was rusted. It's like I didn't leave any damage, but I didn't leave any damage on my car. But like part of his bumper fell off, and I was like, I'm like, damn, man, you shouldn't have been out today, man. Like I almost feel bad for you, bro.
Dude, I was in a motorcycle accident too.
Oh, I refuse to ride that shit.
Oh, and I'd do it again.
You retarded as fuck. Adam, would you ever ride a motorcycle?
That was a question. I was thinking, I was like, if I won the lottery right now, about let's say $2 million, I give you. I'm like, Adam, if I get you a bike, bro, so you can ride with me, and I get you the full gear, gloves, heavy duty jacket, some pants, some boots, would you ride with me? Illegally. Probably ride legally. Why would you ride illegally? I don't know.
It's not, or it is. Yeah, it seemed like
it might be. I didn't have to take no license test, so I don't even know how they did that. I pretty much got mine for free because I did some course that was free for the Army, and then Army Strong.
Well, that seems scary though, boy.
It's fun.
Yeah, that's beyond me. Now you could give me a Porsche, I'll take that easily every day.
Why is it hard? Why is it scary?
I think I ain't got no protection. Got a helmet, and I see I ain't got no protection. You got about a helmet. That's about it. I don't know, what is it, sign language?
Why is it hard, Adam? Why is it different? You ride bikes, and I know you don't ride bikes slow.
Yeah, you do ride bikes slow.
I mean, yeah, but you don't ride that shit on the freeway.
You said what?
In comparison to a car. In comparison to a car, definitely slow.
I said you don't ride bikes slow. Like I'm not saying you ride it like I'm not saying you ride bikes like
you ride them slow.
Yeah.
You don't.
I'll be zooming on mine.
You don't.
I mean, in comparison to like a car.
I'm not talking about motorcycle fast, but like you could ride a bike. So why can't you ride a bike that just rides
because
a bike that just stands up by itself?
On the sidewalk.
One wrong move and it's over with.
Not really. See, people don't know motorcycles stay up by themselves.
It's like, yeah, but it's like, you know how many times people get in accidents, like turning down the street because they didn't see the motorcycle?
Yeah, that's other people's fault, though.
I mean, yeah, but it's like, it's their fault if you get seriously fucked up. Adam, how about you? Adam, get her out. Get out of here. We got a podcast going. This is fucking on my sponsorship. Anyways, since we're on the topic of sponsorship, this podcast is brought to you by Burger King. No, I'll talk about Burger King. Eat fresh. What? No, that is not the Burger King logo. No, it's not Eat Fresh. It's Have It Your Way. No, is that it?
That's Have It Your Way, bro. Come on, bro. How you gonna get sponsored by Burger King? Don't even know the slogan.
Well, we're not about to get it now.
Not sponsored by Burger King. You niggas trying to get me. Oh, I'm live. Oh, hey, yeah, we not sponsored by Burger King.
Ain't no free sponsorships over here, bro.
Man. Next you know, I'm getting
brought to you by my Burger DKs. Yeah, I ain't got nothing.
Nah. We don't get no free. We don't get no free.
I'm gonna need that 11 ship investment. That 11-cent invest. Hey, you kind of a little too close to that mic, but
you sound like somebody else right there.
Do you guys believe in
ASMR guy?
Love at first sight?
No. I met some people. Like I met some girls. I'm like, amazing.
I don't know. But love at first sight, is that a term or like actual love at first sight? I don't believe that.
No. It's like I used to, but then it's like I don't meet a girl. Hard to believe, but like I'm like, wow, she's so beautiful. I get to know her, and I'm like, she's so frustrated.
This is not even trying to talk.
I'm like,
before 2005 maybe, but anytime after that, nah, ain't no love at first sight.
Go ahead.
You don't even know. It's 2021. It's 2021. You don't even know
what's going on.
What somebody is. You don't know what somebody do. Somebody could be crazy. People now be talking about you're a Capricorn.
Go ahead.
Oh my fucking god!
You said what, girl?
I'm on your side, girl. I got
you. Said what, girl?
I ain't got nothing to say. That ain't my topic.
Like, you don't know what anybody is.
I don't really.
What do you mean?
Well, a lot of people claim that they what's the word? They register as a volleyball. I don't know. Some random stuff.
Nowadays, volleyball.
Do you know there's like 200
register as?
Men or
we know those. We know those.
But do you know?
What about the other ones? For the stream.
But do you know that? I feel like you're responding. I feel like you're just asking because you're unknowledgeable. You're questioning me because you're unknowledgeable. Do you know that there are like so many people trying to claim as a gender now? You know that pedophiles are even trying to claim as a. You know that pedophiles are trying to claim themselves as a gender. Did you know that?
There was one I fucking heard.
Did you know
that was like so?
Go ahead, Google.
I think he said like this demi guy, where he's half like like half guy, half neutral gender, but he preferred the term he him. I'm like what? How about you just identify as a guy? Like you're just a guy. Like if you're gonna identify as he him. You can't be like happy him. My game just.
If you identify, I'm not trying to be rude about anybody else's gender or something like that. But we grow up
preferred.
I grew up with my parents teaching me manners and stuff like that, and I'm gonna continue passing that down. So I teach my kid: make sure you say yes, ma'am, yes, sir. If you do not register as a male or a female, what is the respectful way for my kid to respond to you?
Real quick.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because my kid not about to be yeah or no. It's about to be yes, sir, yes, ma'am, or yes. What would you like to be called?
I've never been into that.
Now they just making stuff up.
Yes or no, sir. That's always been wild to me. I'm like, yeah,
no. You should hear the way he talks to his mom.
But for a while, like when I fill out my application.
Keep going, bro.
Right. Don't please. Thank you, Adam. Jesus, thank you. Anyways. For a while, I did like
let you do the talking in public.
From like high school to like I probably like when I was 20. Like when I put on like applications, it'd be like race or like ethnicity, and then it'd be like 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 other. I'll put like other, and then I'll just put like American because it's like just American. Black no, white no, American.
So 35 years. Let's go 40 years, 50 years ago. Which one of y'all think y'all would survive? You ain't lying, Donovan. Them guys are big as hell. But which one of y'all think y'all would survive back in that time where white people don't get along, colored, this and that? But it's like right at the verge where black people can get a job with white people and stuff like that, but it's not guaranteed.
I think
it's not like regular. You think you would survive back then?
I think my chances. I mean, I feel like I'll be like with the the revolutionary type of people. So I mean, I feel like I can get shot at any time. You feel me? Because I'm a revolutionary type nigga. You feel me? I'll be like, yes, we can. You feel me? Black power.
He like black power.
You see that man never struggled in his life. You heard the way you said that, right? That man never struggled in his life, bro.
Yeah, he gonna be. You gonna see his ass in the newspaper hanging from the tree. But me, on the different hand, I make the money where it come in. If I gotta work in a white warehouse, it is what it is. I gotta pocket the money, man.
That boy Crow.
Yes, sir. That's Mr. John.
I can't relate.
That boy Crow gonna be like, you want me to take out the trash, master? Want me to clean out the toilet too? I ain't even gotta use no brush. I can use my hand.
Nah.
I want to ask for it. Go ahead. He spit up.
Yeah, and then they gonna be like, man, I don't know what it is. For some reason, every time I go outside, man, I just get jumped. Or I go outside and my tire just slashed. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, sir. Remember, just know. I probably die back. To be honest, I probably die back in the day.
Oh, since we're on this topic, let's go even farther back. How and what? Damn.
Like black person, or if he was a white dude, he was
black person.
I think Adam would just spit on you in general.
Want to shine your shoes too, master?
I ain't never gonna do that. So, it's sometimes there's boundaries.
What time period do you think like you could legit survive? Like the Stone Age, the Roman times. Like if you had to go back in time, what time period do you think you could go back to and like bring innovation to the world? Like legit, like think about everything Like if I was to go back to I don't fucking know. So the Roman times, like, would you be the smartest person, or would you just be like a fucking lunatic talking about, oh, I'm from the future?
I'd be a background character, but put me in the same time as Jesse Owens and he catching that work. No cap.
You about to fight
him? Why Jesse Owens got to catch work?
Because I know you're not talking about
in track. That is in track.
Dude, Jesse Owens will smoke the fuck out of you.
In track, huh?
I said Jesse Owens will just ruin your shit on track, bro.
Bro, me and Jesse Owens will run the states, bro. Have you seen those dudes back then? He's sitting there like this.
They're running. They didn't have blocks. They didn't have refined.
They had dirt track.
Pavement.
They had dirt track.
That's how we grew up. That's how we grew up running on.
They didn't have.
What you saying?
Right. First of all, I play without shoes. That
boy never struggled with
I mean, playing around. playing around. You don't be.
And
like,
I never plan.
You say y'all want to go play football on the grass. Baby. You don't go play it on the street. You play in the grass. Play in the field.
Nah. Yeah, I play in the field.
You play in the street. You probably playing some curveball.
We gotta play sideline.
I play kickball. I play kickball. Never heard of it.
This is when a nigga run up the sideline and he got a pop.
Oh no, we didn't do that. We did rough and tumble where like
you cut out there. What you say?
Hello? Going out, but
can't even hear you, family. I'll mute your mic.
Yeah, I didn't hear.
What you say?
What happened?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I said we used to play this thing. I think y'all called it Smear the Queer, but we called it rough and tumble, where like you just throw the ball. Like it's one person. You throw the ball.
Smear the Queer. It's called
Dino
Man.
What about Dino Man?
Oh
Dino
yeah,
Man was the shit.
I never played that with y'all. But what is Dino Man?
It's like
we call that shit. We call that shit rough and tumble.
You throw that shit, and then like you gotta get past everybody to the next end zone, and you just keep going back and forth until like you get tackled or drop the ball. Yeah.
Oh, so that's how we play. So you throw it, and then whoever catches it has to score. Juke all them people, and once they score, you score, and you sit there and look at everybody, and you just take your ass back across the field again.
I'm trying to be sneaky.
You like fuck.
But like we watching you, bro.
I don't know who thought of that, but that was the. I used to be good at that though, because where I used to stay in White Town for a little bit. That shit was they called it Smear the Queer, and it was just fun because I just run back and forth. Like they couldn't catch me.
They couldn't touch you.
We used to be like rough and tumble. Yeah, I was like, right. You can't smear me. I ain't no queer. Meanwhile, I'm whacking, taxing their ass.
That's fucked up. That was great. That was good times. Okay, what time zone do you think like you would have been like a legit like gold medal Olympian? Is that the right word I'm using?
When Jesse Owens died.
Get out.
I died, but when he got out the Olympics, I would have been next up.
Nah. What was what was the Olympics after? What in the whatever event? Like look at the times and then think about the times back at high school.
What you mean?
Like after
when did it start?
No, like after Jesse Owens, retired from the like racing or whatever.
I was a beast.
Look at the next Olympics and what was the time? I mean, I'm sure you were, but like, yeah, nah. Only like some events. So that
Oh, you said 2?
1 and 2, easy.
You said the 2?
Yeah, the 1 and 2. Yeah, the 1 and 2.
You
never beat me.
The 200.
1936.
Yeah, the 200. Huh?
Girl, he said he faster me.
The 200, yes.
I think not faster me 200.
Adam, you've never beat me in the 200.
When?
Yes. We raced like 3 times, like twice indoor and then like once outdoor.
And what event?
What you mean when? 11th grade, 11th and 12th.
Open 2?
The 200. The 200.
You know how I know you lying? Because I've never ran the Open 2 a day in my life.
Yes, you lying fuck. You definitely ran the Open 2
in my life. You're lying.
Whatever. It was probably the fourth.
He don't even know where
he regardless,
it
was 2.
You lying.
But I know I'm racing.
Must have been practice.
Nah. Dude, practice racing was just.
I ain't gonna fake, Don. You was a background character.
I was.
With them goggles on.
I was.
That was falling off.
Fucking. Dude, running with glasses on, it was like. Especially like when you gotta get a handoff, you like, where the fuck is it? Like, where's this hand and where's my hand? And then you feel it just leave your hand. You like, thank God. Like, just thank God.
Bro, I faded away with track, man. I died at the end. I used to be a GOAT. I used to be the dude they throw the name out there.
They're like, oh, Granddad got those wheels. And then you started doing hurdles, and then you did no other events.
Hurdles, yeah, that's the thing I did not like. Hurdles took over my life, and it put me in pain.
Yeah, I think I did hurdles one time indoor. I did hurdles.
Didn't he do the meet? He did a meet with me.
No, I did like a home
Adam
meet.
and Clater.
Yes. No. It was a home meet, like on that small ass 100-meter track. And then like they put a hurdle.
Hold on, wait.
No, I ain't do that Bedford.
What you say? Go ahead.
He's talking about indoor track.
Watch it live. At our home meet, indoor track, it was like fucking. I think it was like a 300-meter hurdle, and they'll put like one on each side, right?
Who ran it with you?
I think that's like one of the only times I did.
Lie.
I have no idea.
These niggas lie, bro.
I have no idea.
These niggas lie.
Dead ass.
But Adam, you know what I'm talking about though, right?
What?
It was you.
Yeah, I thought Donovan ran that.
I mean, you, me, Clater, and Quan. Talking about Perry? Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Quan Pruitt? That was no.
Oh no! Wait.
Clater, that wasn't Perry. That was like Bedford or something.
What's Donovan there?
Perry, I was talking about Perry, but Donovan, did you run the hurdles at Bedford?
No, I've only run hurdles once, and that was at a home meet.
We had like a junior who ran hurdles, or like a sophomore, somebody who ran hurdles, but like.
Well, like I think I know you're talking about.
DeMarte.
It was DeMarte, yeah.
I don't think it was him. Was it?
Probably, yeah. Because he did the 2 mile, 1 mile, and hurdles. That man was fast as fuck on the 2 mile. I'm like, damn, he like 3 laps ahead of him. He like, I was just cruising. I mean, but still. In comparison, he looked fast as shit.
I look at comparing this.
God damn, man.
As I started to fade away, I knew I had to find somewhere to keep me at every meet.
You should have been our 4th leg for the.
What?
You should have been our.
Which is pole vault.
For the 4x4.
Fucking pole vault.
They I couldn't run the 4x4 because I wasn't consistent.
We changed legs.
That's what I was told.
We've never, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Dude,
I'm like
that
51,
that should look
53,
that should look painful.
same thing.
That should look so painful to y'all. I be saying y'all running. I'm like y'all go ahead and do that, man. Proud of y'all.
When I was young, man, they called.
I got to take a shit.
I went to Tennessee Relays and they put me on there. But once we get over, now Adam the man, they called for 4-4.
And then they put Khalil on there. That was a freaking
came out with his crazy speed.
That's like maniac, dude. I got shit.
Khalil.
What?
Khalil.
Wow.
All right, we got another topic.
What is it?
Wait, did you have one or no?
I know.
Oh.
Hey, so
I ain't got one.
I think of one.
Let's talk about makeup. Makeup.
That's a good topic right there.
Bruh.
Oh, yeah, I hate makeup.
Hope she don't see this, but I'm in this group chat and this girl compared makeup to getting a haircut. I said
Definitely
at
not.
the most, a haircut is just straighten it up. Like think of you got a pile of blocks and it's all like it's uneven. A haircut is basically just scooting it in and evening it up. Now
kind of like tighten it up.
Okay, that's not even say makeup. A makeover.
For females, makeup would be the lip gloss, how they lip shine,
okay,
and maybe that stuff they put on their eyes. That's it.
Girls be doing makeovers, and that's basically throwing a mask on their face.
They are not. That is catfish. I'm happy. I met my wife with no makeup.
Oh
yeah, before the makeup. So now, not like
I'm about to say, it's not like
before
trying to dance over.
Before the makeover, I guess you will say. So like now, I'm glad what she looks like. I'm so satisfied with what she looks like without the makeup. If you find somebody with makeup, you just hope, that she's the same person without the makeup.
You like it's like wearing like a face mask. You cute with the mask on and everything, but it's like
every night before you
it's like
sleep,
it's like what you look like Sunday morning.
You gotta take it off.
You look like Sunday morning, Monday morning.
Like when you wake up, you'll be a totally different person. But
throw a water balloon at her, she just.
It really is. It's depending on how you feel. Because if you cool with the person without the makeup, then it is what it is. But like, if they take that makeup off and it just rumble something in you, then you shouldn't. That's a problem.
You should meet them before the makeup and then boom, jump up like this. I'm doing this, for you or whatever, But what I believe,
I never enjoy it.
Like something simple, like you said, like with the lips, maybe like doing a little thing or whatever. But like
eyelashes. You
can still tell what they look like without it on. It's just like a little spark or whatever. Like it's like how you put like Vaseline
and enhance.
It's like the haircut.
You put Vaseline on, you shine basically. That's what.
Or like you trim your beard up and shit.
I feel like that's what it started off as, but then girls got more like it got more ingredients to it and it got more skill with it.
Bro, big ass eyelashes. Where it's like, you like.
Oh, yeah, there do be some eyelashes like that long.
Wow. So?
Well, guys, we don't have the same hatred for our female relatives as you do. So,
bruh, Devin get on my fucking nerves, bro.
She wearing makeup now. She ain't reached the makeup stage yet. Bro, I feel like it will happen.
Of course, yeah, she been wearing makeup, but she's just so damn annoying. Like, though, like I'll be in the basement just like watching something. Bro, I'll be in the basement just watching something. And she'll come downstairs and just like start singing a song. It's like come over, just like
then you punch her in the
start
face.
Start fucking with me, and I'm like, leave me alone. Like damn near. And then she'll like, it's like she had a Roku app on her phone.
Then you kick
it's like keep trying to turn like on and off. Yes, dude. I gotta trip her shit, and I gotta chase her upstairs. And then she'll be calling me all kinds of names, and then she just like, and I'm like, I'm fucking so tired of her. And she just comes to just fucking fart Like no, like she'll fucking fart.
Did you?
And then I'm like, no, like she's not about to do that. And then I'm standing like over at the wall, like right before she turned the corner and see me. Like I'm standing at the wall, and then she turned the corner. I just
so you did.
And then she be like, yes, and I'm like, wow.
How old is she?
Like, the fuck out of here.
Dot.
Like, when you hit her?
I was like 18, 19.
Like probably 16, 17?
Like, all the time.
So, like, how
like,
old
all
are
the
you?
time. Like, since we've been there.
Yeah.
I'm, right now, 22. So, like, since we lived there. So, we've been living there for, like, 10 years. For, the past, like, 10 years or so.
Let's talk about your mom. So, tell you about that situation. Oh.
What about it?
Hold on, wait. Shout out to my boy Cornell in the comments, bro. hey, Cornell, bro. Hey, Cornell, we got him.
Wait.
We got him. Me and Cornell.
Anyways, bro, I remember this one time. I forgot why. Like, me and my mom got in an argument with something. But like, I'm in the kitchen. What?
You had to think about it. How long
no.
you had to think about it?
I had to think about it. But listen, like
that was what I'm saying. You had to think about it. So I mean, now I don't know what to believe. Now you got me.
No. I didn't hit her. I'm gonna tell you. You know, I'm gonna send her this shit too. I don't care. Anyway, like we in the kitchen, she like talking shit and whatever, and I'm like, man, whatever. And so like, she look at me. I'm in the fucking fridge trying to get some food. She like look at me when I'm talking to her. I turn around.
Hold on.
She put her hands around my neck. What?
How old was you?
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Like 8, 11? You was 11?
11th grade.
Oh, 11th grade.
11th grade. Okay, so like 16.
Go ahead. Continue.
I'm like, what? And then like, so I turn around from the fridge, and she fucking started choking me. You know, she like short, so she reaching up to like choke me, and I'm like, oh, she really pissing me off right now. So like, actually choking me. I like grab her by the arm,
so you
and then like
I
push her back, like up against.
No, I mean you pushed her.
No, like I grab her shit.
You said, hold on.
No, I didn't push her. Say this her hand, right? Say this her hand. I grab her by the hand, and then I'm like shoving her again. I didn't extend. No, I'm walking at him. I'm walking her with her hands around my neck, up to the counter. So like, no, I got my hand on her hand, bro.
And you got her like this.
She like this. I'm like this. I'm pushing her shit, and you know she trying to act like she's trying to act like you know. She's still fucking
right.
You know, let's call my mama right now. She might not.
Don't leave the stream, bro.
We not had to call your mom, bro. Especially to talk about you fighting with your mom, bro. We don't want to have a conversation with her, bro.
Nah, I'm fine with that.
We're just gonna leave it at what it is.
I'm saying, bro.
Hey,
it's crazy, bro. Bro, don't call your mom, bro.
I'm not. I'm trying to.
Right,
it's like
bro,
I can't even see y'all now.
Can you tell me how you shove it when you shove it? Go ahead, start from there.
And so she like talking shit in my face. She like, you would never disrespect me. I will always be your mom. And I'm like, okay, and
you said hello. You said
and then
what?
She's like, I said okay, and she like, you know, I'm fucking tired of you. I'm like, get out.
Did you leave?
Get out of my house. Go, leave. And I'm like, yeah, I was in my dad's house. So I'm like, man, whatever. So I went over his house. I went over like a week, and then I just came back.
Hey, hold on.
And I was like,
hold on. Cornell said he gonna call her to prove he beat her up.
Hey,
no.
She like, y'all laughing at me? We gonna chill. We was not laughing at you.
All right, I'm talking about your grandma.
Man,
I ain't never
letting
not talk about your grandma.
She's so damn annoying. My grandma's so fucking annoying, bro.
Hold on.
Like, she always got some like side comment.
Did you hit her? Okay, you hit your grandma. Okay,
nah, I ain't hit her.
Okay, go ahead.
You go, man, the next podcast. Like, yeah, so we got somebody.
I damn near wanted to hit her. I wanted to be like, shut the fuck up. I just wanted to just like, oh my god, bro. Like, I'll be like, me and Devin just be talking shit. Huh?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Damn near.
Damn near. She almost heard me a couple times.
Underneath your breath, like.
And I'm like,
okay. I like my life.
But she ain't shit, dude. I don't care if she heard this either. Every time she annoying the fuck out of me. Wait, Donovan.
Cordell quoted your conversation, like if you called your mom, like, "Hey, mom, tell the world how I clapped you up when I was in 11th grade."
She was like, "Huh?"
I still got.
Shit, I'll fly my ass up there and then I'm gonna clap you up.
All right, bro, go back to your
that work.
She's like, why do you think I got a glass eye? Bro, man, my grandma's so damn annoying, bro. It's like me and my sister be like fucking around in the living room. And then my grandma like, y'all shouldn't be fighting. Y'all related. Y'all should be loving each other. And I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. And she's like, what was that? And I'm like, no. Like, whatever. And then it's like, it'd be times before I have my life. It'd be like times before I have my life. And I'm just like, she talking my fucking head off and just lecturing shit. You know how grandmas be. Anyways, like, I believe in her. She's like, where do you think you're going? I'm your grandma. You need to listen to me. I'm trying to preach. I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to teach this better. I'm like, if I had a fucking car, I would just to go. But it's like
that word for word.
Yes. But yes, not word for word, but damn near same lines. Anyways.
So what did you say?
I don't remember. It was like before I had a car, so like before I was like 16. Like before I was like 16.
You coming to grandma like that before you was of age? Before you could leave the house and had to come back?
Dude, I'd be so annoyed with her. I'm like, all right.
How that conversation went was, oh my god, Donovan, stop bullying your sister, like, cause you know how he do. Stop abusing your sister. Yeah, and
because he be being the sister, right?
And then he's trying. He's like,
shut up, mom. I'm getting milk.
He's like, what? I didn't do that. He like, nothing. Grandma trying to storm off. She's like, get back here. You need to listen to me. He's like, Grandma, get the fuck out of my face. Like, I think that's how the conversation actually went. But in his mind is her totally different.
It went totally different. Yeah.
No.
But continue. No. Let me stop you.
But like now that I got a car, and like ever since I had a car, it's like if I can argue with my mom or like my grandma or somebody, I just leave. They're like, where are you going? This, that. You can't just do that in life. And I'll just turn around and be like, I'm like, why would I be in an environment where people are not gonna respect me? How about I just leave and take myself out of that environment instead of just like laying my hands on you, trying to force you to shut up? And they'll be like, well, when you at work, this and that, and somebody telling you something, I'm like, I would never put myself in that situation. You making this about you. And like I say that fucking word for it. I don't care if it's my grandma. I don't care if it's my auntie. I don't care if it's my mama. I swear to God. But the only person I wouldn't do that to is my dad. Yeah. I'm like,
I had to go put you in your place.
I just sat there. I was like,
wait. They didn't come in. I got to order steak.
Bruh. They didn't just be on the side like, I'm not helping you, dude. Like, that, you definitely got to take that L a couple times, man.
Hey, y'all know the Ike meme when he turned around, like when he be like,
what?
Y'all know the Ike meme from what Tina Turner? Ike meme. Hold on, bro. You know Ike.
Oh yeah.
His mom be like, "Go take out the garbage," and he be like, "What?" And like,
what? She said, "I'm about to go take the garbage." Oh, I thought you said something. No.
Did I just catch you?
No, you're right.
I'm dead, man.
That's wild,
man. Hey, so what about Don? Don't let this man try to manipulate you, bro. Ask that man some questions, bro. See what's in his mind, bro.
I don't care about what's in his mind, man. Like now y'all got me kind of worked up. I'm trying to think of like who else. I'm trying to think like who else annoy the fuck out of me. Like
she be good, your nerve.
And I don't even really fuck with them. Like Isha and Vita, I don't really fuck with them.
You don't fuck with them, or they don't fuck with you? Are they scared of you?
No. It's like Isha used to scare me until I just got older, and then like I realized that she's just like just straightforward. I'm like, okay, Isha kind of fun. Man. I guess.
You said what? What'd you say?
I said I guess.
Right, Adam, what did you just say? Oh yeah.
But like Vita be doing some wild shit too. I don't want to follow her information, but she was just doing like this.
Hey, Dale said. Dale said he about to go beat her again and change the combo. He getting round up.
Right. She gonna comment on. I saw your video.
I'm getting hella like worked up right now.
I see your video, baby. What's it to your grandma? You got something you want to say?
Though, if that should ever happen, I'll start streaming immediately. I'm like, hey, y'all got to check this shit out. Like, if y'all don't know what's going on, go watch the first episode and tune back in for this.
Oh man!
Like, catch this shit on the fly.
Hell no, man.
You were done. He don't even realize what's happening.
Adam! Oh my God, Adam! Remember we was in fuck, I forgot what grade it was.
Year. Yeah.
But, we was in math class. Adam, we was in math class, and there was this girl. She was so fucking. I don't know who she is. I don't care if she's watching this shit. But she knows who she is.
I think you told me about this.
Bro. Like, all right, teacher, like, all right.
Hey,
the precious looking at me. Nah, let me see.
Hey, peep this, bro. Oh my goodness.
Anyway, teacher like getting groups of 4, right? So it's like me, Adam, and like one other person. And then this girl starts cool. I'm like, I really don't want to put up with this. So I'm like legit like putting my hand on her desk and I'm just like scooting it away. And she's like,
just like that.
And I'm not going to engage. I'm not going to engage, but like I don't want to be in a group with her.
Y'all so she like, women, continue.
She like, and I'm like, and then she get up. She's like, and then she like hit me, and like I just get up, and like I'm like, damn, like I really want to smack the fuck out of her.
And they gonna know who I really
but like,
am.
Right, I'm like fucking people here, but like I'm like, you know, everybody's just seeing her lay her hands. I'm like, oh. So I'm just standing. I'm like, yo. Granted, I was like at the time I was like 140. I was like fucking tiny as shit. She might have laid me out. But like I was just mad as fuck. I was just standing there.
Oh, I thought he said I thought he said she might have laid you out.
Bro, dude.
She might have
was gonna lay you out.
If we would have started working,
she ain't hit him, bro. She knocked my nigga glasses clean off.
Oh yeah.
Everybody,
that definitely
happened.
You can't be in the other day.
Everybody following Donovan. I'm following the glasses flying across the room.
The teacher helping somebody. I don't want you in the group.
Hey, Cornell said
you
went home and took it out on your mom.
Hold on.
Wait, you said what?
We took it out on your mom.
I'll fuck around straight up.
Somebody get this man.
So, cause I'm sure, like at that same time, my mom was just bugging the fuck out of me.
Wait, what that mean?
Random shit.
Wait, what did you say? Wait a minute.
So there's been times where I'm like, I just ready to just smack this shit on my mom.
I had to go get some props, man. I could just imagine the teacher just, oh yeah, so the answer to number 2 is this. I don't want you in the group. Like, she looked over, she's like, what the fuck?
She catch my glass.
Whose glasses is this? Whose glasses is these? Bruh.
Oh, bro, that was funny shit, everybody. Bro, cause you know, bro.
Who else, bro?
That's the bad part about wearing glasses, bro. You can't get wet
because
and
the
then
glass,
play it off.
Bro, you can't look
so loose though. Like
bro.
They was like,
bro, these glasses loose as shit. These should be like fucking damn near falling off.
Like I was saying before though, like high school Donovan is a different breed. Like he had no filter. Like he barely had filter now. He has no filter. He would say anything to anybody, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Like he said, like 100 pounds wet.
Bruh.
Bro. The tiniest fucking thing, bro. The shittiest. I was such a shithead. I'm still kind of a shithead, but I'm a better shithead now. I'm better at being a shithead, bro.
Hey, dude, bro, you make it die sound like a white dude, bro, like some white school shooter type.
Though.
Hold on, let me see this man talking about.
There was this moment where I just kind of want to swing on Quan. Pruitt. Fucking.
we love you to Quan.
What is it, geometry? You said what? Oh yeah. Like I love Quan. He cool as fuck, but it was just this one thing he said that just made me so mad, like all at once. Listen. This is what I was trying to figure out, like how to look good in clothes and shit. And so I'm wearing like hella colors and shit.
I think it's flamed
I'm trying to figure it out. Bro. He said he was like Jerk. You look like a bag of Skittles. I just want to get up and just smack the shit out of him, bro. I was like.
That's because that man died. I'm like, this
nigga ruined my fucking day. Cause like that same morning, it's like I got up and I put on that outfit. It took me a while to get the outfit together, and I'm like, you know, you looking good. You know, you kind of match. I had my good glasses on. You know, I had those wood glasses. Y'all remember those? I had those wood glasses, and it was kind of going with the pants. And then like my shirt was going with the shoes, and I'm like, you know, like I'm looking good. I was colorful as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Was it matching, or was you walking around with a pride flag?
It looked like a bag of
That's the question.
Hey, I might have been a fucking pride flag. I don't know. But he was like, you look like a bag of Skittles. I was like, bro, it was like what, like third period? Ruined my mood for the rest of that day. But when I told you I went to my locker, I just took off the shirt. I just put on just like some hoodie I had in there.
Bro, why you let them get to you, bro?
Bro,
why you let that nigga get to you, bro?
Alright, bro, we go dub that nigga together, bro. Come on,
bro.
Oh man,
all right, well, tell him.
Bro, my mom once bought me some ugly. My mom most definitely bought me some ugly pants when I was young, bro. It was like teal, light blue, green, and a light green and white
like that.
And I wore those one day instead of the whatchamacallit. I wore them twice because it was kind of swaggy. But I was a kid. I was like, man, I ain't trying to get flamed. The first time I wore them, the counselor said something to me about them. He was like, I was like, you know what this class is? He said, no, but I can see them pants. I wear them bitches again to like my 11th grade year, bro. I was like, I don't even like these pants.
They're your favorite pants.
Dude, I had no fashion statement.
Bro, I wore them one time. I looked at them. I'm like, man, I can't not wear these because my mom bought them for me to wear. Like, she can kick my ass. She's like, oh my god, those pants look so nice.
Yeah, like probably on you, mom. I ain't too, dude.
Now looking at it now, all these models and stuff that they got nowadays, I'm like, man, I definitely could have rocked those pants. You wear some baggy shit and you lean funny, and next you know you're a model.
Bro, you know what get up under my skin sometimes when people talk about the way I walk? Man, I'm like, I've been walking like this for like 22 fucking years. You telling me I'm doing it wrong? Like dead ass, I'm doing it wrong. What? Yeah, like I do it. They're like you walking like you got like something way up your ass. I'm like, what?
I was talking to Neil.
What? Oh, word.
Hey, but see,
man.
Me,
that's our shit.
I was different though, man. If I had something on that other people didn't like, bro, I turn into my style. Like I wouldn't let nobody. Like, I'm like, man, you know, I look fly. Like, what's that 8th grade thing? Our formal, or no, it wasn't our formal. It was our winter something. Bruh, dude,
so the winter ball, the winter ball,
some checker pants on, bruh, and like this sweater jacket, bruh, dude.
I remember that because I sent you a picture.
Yeah, dude,
that my mom found on that
one. Bruh. At the time I thought I looked clean, dude. And niggas calling me a checkers boy. This and that. I'm like, bruh, that was when I used to watch what's the name of that show? The Tyler Perry show, House of Pain. Yeah.
House of Pain.
I'm like, it ain't easy being breezy.
Oh, Mr. Brown.
I didn't say
Mr. Brown. Suspenders.
I thought you were talking about Mr. Brown.
Belly.
You know, he be wearing all them colors and shit.
Checkerboard. Keep up, Doc. Keep up, bro.
No, we'll get
out. Anyways, bro, man.
I got shit.
Bro, come on, tell her we streaming.
Yeah.
Tell her we streaming. We streaming.
We streaming.
Artillery Street.
Damn.
Dude, get out of here.
Hey, but
Lay your
what was I
hands
about
on
to say?
her. What was you about to
Nah,
say?
man, I used to rock.
Hey,
I
Nell,
used
you
to
got
rock
any
some
questions for us?
fits
Keep
back
on
in
going,
high
bro.
school, man.
Nell, you got any questions for us?
And you know, people, all people used to say is just look at granddad, bro. But I tell you right now, I was styling, bro. I don't know what I had, but I just remember I was styling.
He was feeling himself.
Everybody like, oh, I'm gonna wear this Nike shirt because it's nice, and I'm walking around in a button up, looking all sophisticated and shit. Look at granddad looking sophisticated. Oh, he want a job, and I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Hey, bro,
Be a deadbeat or something.
I
Nah,
remember
look at
the
nigga.
day
Nah, let me
I
chill.
got a haircut from your mom, bro. It came in the next day. Niggas started calling us brothers, bro, because we had the same haircut, bro.
Right. The crazy part, I remember somebody said something, and like you just can't deny it. It was like,
We
look at
looked
that,
at
they're
each
looking like
other,
y'all
bro.
butt brothers. And I was like, you butt brothers with this dude, and they was like, I was like, you butt brothers with this dude. They was like, oh, this nigga didn't even deny it. I'm like, man,
You can't win,
you
bro.
can't do nothing, bro.
It was Brandon and Rob, bro. These niggas, bro, always flaming somebody, bro. It was funny though.
Yeah.
It was funny though. But you can't win with the niggas, bro.
That's where I got the name fucking granddad from. That man put his arm around me and was like, bro, you look like somebody's granddad. I'm gonna call you granddad.
Nail said, y'all
get
remember
off me, bro.
Nail said, y'all remember
I ain't know that man. Huh?
The Tiffin meet.
The what?
Track meet, Tiffin?
I think so.
What you gotta say about it, Neil?
What happened at the Tiffin track meet?
Neil, what you gotta say about it, Neil?
I'm trying to think.
Neil, what you gotta say about it?
Hold on.
Let me
What
know these comments.
happened at the
Neil, what you gotta say about it? What about the Tiffin meet?
Indoor?
The indoor track meet in the field room. What about it, Neil?
He said we all got.
We all got in trouble. Oh, I'm thinking something else.
I didn't put his
that was
head.
Tiffin. Say it, bro. Say it, bro. That's cap, bro.
Somebody put his hands on him, buddy, man.
Ain't nobody put their hands on me, bro.
Buddy,
ain't nobody put their hands on me. I'll tell you right now, nigga got dropped. Put it like that, nigga got dropped.
Niggas fighting over an outlet.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Niggas tussling over an outlet.
I don't know what's going on.
At the Tiffin track meet, bro, my boy Carell, other dude Reese, arguing over.
They'll just say
Reese was so fucking cocky, dude.
Dude, I dropped Reese.
After that nigga mugged you,
I was about to slam his ass. Huh? Yeah, he mugged me. I was sitting down. He's standing up. And what I do? I stood up. I fucking slammed his ass. I should have got the welling on him, but we at a college. We at a college right now. We're at a track meet, bruh. And we in here fighting in the field room.
Over outlet, bro.
I got higher standards, bruh. Bruh, I had to.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy.
That was dead, bro. Did Curry even know about that at the end? Like at the end, did he even know about that?
Bruh, who said fucking Neil, bruh? Cornell gonna say so. I walked to the bus. Coach Curson right across from him. He's like, "What up, fighter?" Coach Curson. He was you was fighting. I'm like, Neil, you dumbass. In my head, Neil's like, no, we was just wrestling, some shit like that, bruh. Hold on.
My goodness, bro.
Bruh, he said, "What up, fighter?" I'm like, I never seen some disrespectful. I thought at the time, I'm like, man, I thought me and Neil was cool. That man just got me in trouble.
Oh man, I'm dead. Like about to fight.
Probably.
Oh, man, y'all niggas bad.
He did. He knew about that.
Man, he had some fun. Bro, we had some funny.
Bro, I didn't know that.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. They senior class. They class probably the funniest class I ever been with, bro. Them niggas are so funny, bro.
For real. Our senior year wasn't.
Hey, Carell, do you know who was on that 4x2 that got the record at Geneva?
Geneva.
2017.
What year was it?
He said, "I think they called y'all Warriors on the butt." Yeah.
Geneva to Spire, right? If I'm not mistaken, I know probably Vito, Quan.
No, it was probably me.
Oh, when we was in high school.
Yeah,
Seniors?
it was probably
High
me,
school.
Khalil. I mean, not
The
Khalil.
seniors.
Me, Khalil, Arquan, and Ron. Because we went that whole indoor season undefeated except for the fucking All-Star
What
race.
happened at the
I
All-Star?
definitely remember that one. That was great.
What happened at All-Star?
You said what? You said at that fucking All-Star race, Khalil didn't freaking Khalil got cut off, and then he was too timid to like bump in front of the other dude. So he handed the stick off second to Cleveland Heights, and then Cleveland Heights finished like what 0.01 seconds in front of us, dude. That was like our first loss, and then our second loss was at Indoor States.
So you wanted Khalil to cut somebody off to do something illegal?
Yeah, that's what Kurt said. Kurt was like Khalil, like you should just fucking bumped him. Like you see niggas throwing elbows and like spiking each other in the middle of the race. Like, yeah,
bruh, that happened to me. Yeah, I did that. Cutting somebody off. You're not allowed to cut somebody off, but you could. You could.
I mean,
you
it's
could
like
fight.
you all going into one lane. It's like, yeah,
you can.
Yeah. Because I remember
cut me off.
freaking...
That was my 9th grade year. Coach Gay talking about told my mom. He called my mom talking about Corell got the potential to run 53s. I'm like, bro, don't call my mom. What's wrong with you? I got cut off by somebody in Bedford, bro. I chased his ass down. His ass took off. I did not catch that man. But I ran a 53 though. He was like, and that's what we need. I'm like, I'm never doing that again, bro. I felt the rage. I was ready to fight, but old boy was big, so I would have lost that. I would have lost to me, and I would have lost my man. Whatever that shit called, manship. What's that shit called?
Your manhood.
What?
I forgot what was that shit called. Manhood, yeah. That ain't gonna. I would have lost my manhood if I would have tried to fight the dude after you bought me, nigga. He stole my shit, and I would have been down. Then I would have been sitting in the corner. It was like
just hurt.
You ever like you like won something or you had the upper hand when you like fight somebody or something like that, and then afterward, let's say a track meet for example, that person is quiet. That person is in his zone after that. Like, man, I just got embarrassed. I know because that happened to me when I was in 9th grade in Tennessee relays. When that nigga who tried to kill me. You remember that? That nigga who tried to kill me, bro. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is up with this dude? Like, why is he? What's up with him? Man. I don't know, man.
Hey, bro, I remember
that nigga was heated.
Daquan Williams, bro. I didn't know him at the time because I was a freshman. I didn't know him at the time because I was a freshman or whatever. That's when I just first time on the track team or whatever. But after that situation, he was sitting next to me on the van, like he just interrogate me, like he's like, so if they had to start fighting, who would you go help? I'm like, bro, what did you say, man?
Bro, I remember you told me about that, bro. I remember you told me about that, bro.
Said, who was a human Broly? Oh man,
bro.
Hey man, we had some good times on the track team, bro.
I think I lost my voice. Can't relate, man.
The Tennessee relay was fun, man. I still got that medal somewhere around here.
Tennessee was fun.
I got that shit in the closet.
I was sorry we never went back.
Missed it.
Bro, I remember I tried to finesse that money, bro. We were supposed to like raise some money or some shit like that, and I had $200 on me. I was like, Ma, I gotta go to Tennessee. And I don't have no money to give them. So my dad and mom, they gave me $200. And I just kept it. And I went we was like 2 days from the end or something like that. And it was like, there's somebody who still hasn't paid yet. Coach Gay said that. And I was like, yeah, I was holding it for emergencies. I was in there balling.
I thought he was talking about me because I didn't know my dad, like, because him and my dad was like, they talk like outside of school and stuff like that. So, like, he gave him the money already. I'm thinking I'm out that way for free. So when he said that, I put my head down. I'm like, oh shit, because I ain't had no money. I'm like, man, he's about to be a show, boy. Cause I know I ain't got no bread to give him.
Who was that? The big light skinned dude.
John.
He was short, but he's the cocky light skinned dude.
Like,
John.
Yeah. I remember his son name was John.
Coach John.
I
remember him.
I don't know. I just called him John.
Yeah, I
know
who you talk about.
But he so Coach Gay made it seem like everything was cool, and then he went to go take me to McDonald's so I could buy everybody or get something from McDonald's or some shit. And he was like, "Man, why the fuck would you keep that shit, bro?" He was eating. I was sitting there like, my fault. Like me and him riding. And he's like, "You know, you got to run this 4x4, right?" Try to prep me up. I'm like, bro, you just dogged me. Like, we talking about, bro?
He was like, you still running, right?
You gonna... Man, that was another time when I tried to fucking tried to do it again. I ran another 53 at Tennessee Relays, trying to somebody. I got beat. I got burnt. They stayed putting me against these seniors, and I'm just getting embarrassed. They handed me the shit in second. I got us, and I handed it off in third. I think we came in second that week, though.
That boy Tan had ran a beautiful 400.
Tan, what's his name? Marvin. Who else was it? It wasn't B2, was it?
Marvin?
I said no. It was Marvin.
Who's Marvin?
Remember the dark skinned dude, and then Aaron was his brother.
Big Aaron.
Tall Aaron.
There's only two Aaron.
It was like we was freshmen.
Yeah, Yancey.
Aaron Yancey.
Yeah, Aaron Yancey. Yeah, his brother.
No.
He did. Him and Marvin was brothers.
The one dude who did the 300 hurdles was brother.
No, Marvin. Oh, that's my fault. What's his name? Kevin.
One of those.
My fault. Yeah, my fault. I was thinking. I don't know why I thought Aaron Yancey was his brother. Calvin. That's what I was thinking. My fault. Yeah, his But you saying Melvin? His name was Marvin.
Marvin, same thing, bro.
I remember Melvin got caught sleeping behind the
you ran up the phone
behind the seats.
A hotel? Was that you? At Tennessee?
Remember that? What was that? That was high school.
Football, yeah.
That was football.
That boy's on the phone.
I don't think they caught me though.
Boy.
Did they catch me? Did they catch
me?
Bruh.
I was on the phone caking.
I remember that shit.
Bruh,
what the?
Man,
that niggas just hating.
Rasky got a call like, yeah, you know you gotta pay the phone bill, right? Like phone bill. That niggas in that boy full love bill, boy.
And he had the money. That's probably why he ain't. That's probably why he didn't like him. Yeah, that man was mad about that. Did somebody tell him or something? I forgot how that went. It was me, Dre, and I forgot who the other person was.
Oh, we got some questions. The first one, y'all pro gun or no gun?
Pro gun.
They in the army.
Easy.
I'm kind of pro gun myself because I do want to hunt in the future, and I do plan on getting my concealed weapon. Yeah.
CCW. Yeah, CCWs.
I'll tell you right now, a gun is protection. A gun will put fear in somebody. Depending on where you are.
I'm gonna come back to your questions, Young Fly. Give me 1 second. Hey, remember track practice, bro? How we used to run around chopping niggas in the neck, bro?
Oh my fucking god, though.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That shit will hurt sometimes. Cause it's like, I remember I'd be standing on the sideline, like talking to somebody, and like Adam like running some laps and shit, and like I'll be like too close to the fucking like the track, and like Adam would be in lane one, and like as he running, he just come out like bow, just full speed. I'm like,
you gotta get that momentum, bro.
And then like by the time I look, bro, like by the time I'm looking at him, he like already on the car. I'm like, fuck, dude, like that shit.
It'd be fun, but it'd be fun when you chop. He chopped me high, but this dude, Adam, it might have been Gerard, I'm not sure. But y'all used to chop. People, y'all used to chop to try to hurt somebody. Y'all used to chop to try to hurt somebody.
Like was fighting, bro.
I know, bro. Like, why do I feel when you chop me in my neck? Why do my toes tingle when you chop me in my neck? Like, why did you just hit a nerve, bro?
We used to have whole gangs. Like, we had the hurlers, the throwers, the jumpers, bro.
You be like, hey, I'm fucking ready. Like I'm ready at any moment. Niggas be doing a warm up, just going down that lane, just like.
And it's funny because
sometimes
we would like team up, and then sometimes we would just J1 group, and like it used to be different every day, bro. I had my boy Gerard, so I didn't even have to do no work, bro. I talked to trash and Gerard took it out.
Apparently not. Hey, cause Gerard,
you was just Adam. You
be like doing
just
drills.
the backup. Gerard was the one checking niggas out.
And the next thing you know, Gerard just. It's like you like, oh, why is his arm so fucking long, man?
Cecil with the spike.
You guys, man.
Remember he kicked Cecil with the spikes on.
He kicked that nigga Cecil.
Yes, he kicked.
Nah, I ain't know he kicked that nigga.
Like just this.
Bro, I was looking for the. I was looking for the picture, bro. This is fucking. It's Clutter right there, bro.
Oh.
Those my beats, bro. Him playing around too much, bro, and chop me in my beat. Like, we can fix it. Nigga,
let me see.
You know we can't fix it. He was like, no. He was like, no. I meant to chop your neck, but you ducked, so I chopped your head. I'm like, bro, you're stupid.
Bro, we got in trouble.
You're dumb.
Let me chop the person with
so many times, bro.
Let me chop the person with $100 worth of whatchamacallit on their neck. Or merchandise on their neck.
Is the earth flat or round?
That boy is round. Earth is round. There's people, I don't know. I know people go to space. I know they ain't making the pictures up. Why would they come back without showing us no flat pictures? They're showing us round Earth.
Donovan?
Oh, it's round.
Both don't know nothing.
I don't know what my mind out.
I don't even know where people got. I don't even know where people got that.
Boom. Let me break it down. First, at the obvious reason.
Adam, you know
the
how
obvious
this shit makes
reason.
me feel.
If it was round, we'll fall off that boy if he was at the bottom. Boom. We know that. We already know that.
Hey, let me go empty my.
I'll wait.
Let this nigga.
Where's he going?
It gets under his skin without defying logic, so he don't want to listen to it. But anyways, the next one was this nigga gone. Leave Mitch. I had a nigga cool down. All right, we gonna let that nigga cool down for a little bit. Let that nigga cool down.
He left?
Like, hold on.
Let me address
this nigga, bro. Well, bro, what is gravity, dog? Like, can you see gravity, nigga? No, gravity does not exist. Neil talk about stuff. He said something. I guess gravity doesn't exist. No, it doesn't. It's up here.
So you said, so oxygen up here, all that
here,
up
bro.
here, oxygen up here.
Up here. I mean,
different types of gases up here.
You see the gases.
Some gas you can see. That's vapor. You can't really see all.
Real. Come on, man. Come on.
So what's going in and out your body?
Air? I fucks with Cuz on the left. Hey, wait, is that me? Am I on the left? Oh, he came back. He came back.
What? Yeah. What? I feel like I was talking shit.
Dale.
Oh, let me see. I'm on the left or I'm on the right.
Hey.
Oh, I'm at the bottom. You on the left?
Hey, don't laugh at me. What's CTE? Yeah.
CTE.
Neil said.
In regards to what? I forgot what it stands for, but it's when you get hit. You hit a lot, and you like suffer from too many concussions and many concussions.
You know where I stay at, dog. You gonna diss me in front of my screen on my live? You know I stay at that.
He about to put you in a wheelchair. He about to have somebody start reading a book to you.
You know I stay at that. Oh, but Donovan, my boy Young Fly said, well, one of his questions was, is dinosaurs fake or real? They're fake.
They're real, but we don't.
And now we got some questions.
Prove they real.
No, all right, they're real, but we don't prove it.
How are they real?
Prove it.
How are they real?
How are they real? Okay, first of all, we got
how
fossils.
How do we know those fossils
right?
are real?
And then the way they...
Because the government tells you they're real.
Adam,
See, it's the man who got in your head, and they tell you anything, you just believe them. You just believe them. You don't know nothing, youngin.
Hey, no, you ain't capping. I mean, I believe dinosaurs and stuff, but you ain't capping though, Adam, because nowadays with the movies and stuff, nobody know what a dinosaur sound like. They ain't got a recording the dinosaur noise. But you watch videos.
Okay.
But how do you know?
We don't know exactly what they look like. We don't know exactly what they sound like. For all we know, they could have been just fucking covered in hair. It's not set in stone.
Bro,
it's not fake. Shut up.
These fossils Adam is real.
But all right, Adam.
Prove that.
You go get your degree. You go learn the science behind it. But what I'm gonna tell you is,
have you seen a real
they
bone?
Get the DNA. They get
a real fossil. Have you seen a real fossil
at a museum? I'm like,
and you
I like
real?
museums. At museums.
So if you saying
not just digging them up, but like,
if you saying dinosaurs ain't real, then you saying stuff like that what's that stuff called? That went extinct. You saying those ain't real? So like the woolly mammoth, that's like right after the dinosaurs or whatever. You saying that ain't real because we ain't got no woolly mammoths now.
What I'm saying,
ain't nobody seen no woolly mammoths.
How do
you just
know?
see pictures of them. You talking about you seen it?
Scientific evidence, Adam.
Some fossils that
they
take pictures
found them in
ice.
They found them in the land.
Say here, this is a dinosaur.
It's not that they taking pictures.
This is a dinosaur.
They're running experiments. They're backtracking their biology. They're backtracking their bone marrow.
Boom! Hold on.
They're doing half-lives.
He said if you could make monuments, you could make fake bones, bro. Come on, bro. If
you can make monuments. Monuments is just taking rock and forming it into what you want. You're not taking bones and recreating something.
Man, my boy
bones
Neil,
are already
there.
They're already what?
Neil, bro, hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead. Put your explanation. I'm about to call you, bro.
Oh, we have our first caller.
Welcome to the Hotline Bling. This is Jerky Boy. How can I help you?
He said, as far as dinosaurs. Keep talking, Nick. Why y'all just staring at the camera, bro? Keep talking. We got viewers, bro.
I thought you were saying. I thought you told us to hold on.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
The straight.
Oh, we debating.
All right, here go the next question.
Here go the next question. On the same side.
Where did he go? Oh, he said, do you agree with the narrative that all blacks came from Africa, or were blacks people already in Native America? Were they already here like Native Americans? Go.
Wait. Okay. Well, I mean, if we going way the fuck back, then yeah, definitely from Africa. But as time goes on, they migrated north. There's less sunlight. They migrate south. There's less sunlight. Their skin doesn't need all of the pigment, so it loses the pigment. Their hair loses the chemicals that makes it curly.
And
then depending on the environment, it decreases the sunlight. Nutrition changes. The environmental factors. You got the Philippines. You got Asian with the
Adam over here.
You got different accents, and then depending on the spices and I'm sorry, not the spices, but just other environmental factors. It'll change your facial features. It'll change your height, like how Norwegians and Swedes are like really tall compared to like other Asian
you can have it on your phone,
descended countries. And so as time go on, you spend hundreds of thousands of years here, hundreds of thousands of years there. You come back talking different languages. You come back talking different, with just different bone masses, because like
we trying to stream all week.
They say African American females have the same bone density as males straight from Europe.
You said what happened?
And that's just biological differences from being raised in different environments through 100,000 years. Your heritage. There's a lot of things that play a factor. So, originally from Africa, you stay in a place for a while, you change, life change.
I think we beat every.
Yo, this nigga being muted. And
where you learn all
this?
Yeah, I know he got all the questions and stuff. I was about to say, where you learn all that from? You be doing your history on that?
I watch
a lot of YouTube. A lot of science YouTube. But it's not like I'm just watching like conspiracy theories. It's like legit studies. But this, like real quick, but like this nigga Adam was over here.
I know he laughing, cracking up. Yeah, we supposed to be on a podcast.
That shit is rubbing me the wrong way, man. I don't know. How about you unmute yourself? Pete?
I give it. Right, he must be on the phone with a sponsor or something.
Apparently, I better see.
That's what it is.
I better see $10 at the end of this month from this podcast. I better get a 17% coupon from Outback Steakhouse. Bro,
if he wants this to blow up, he gonna have to do some work.
You got to reach out. Bro, I could go for such a good steak like every day, bro. I like a good fucking steak.
Now that
ribeye,
you're not lying.
A good ribeye. God damn, man.
Yo, who was that? Your uncle that cooked that one time?
Say, yeah.
Should be Showtime.
My God.
SHOTI.
He made a good steak.
Oh, let me tell you, man. I'm like, I still think about that steak too. I'm like, if I could find,
y'all had them big pieces of steak, man. They gave me that little half a steak, man. I mean, I'm grateful that it was free food and everything, but I'm like, dang, man, I thought we was all getting big steaks like this.
Cause I did that on purpose. I got like a bunch of, I forgot. I think they were like ribeyes or like New York strips. It was like a bunch of those, and I got like two big ass porterhouses.
Oh, what's your number?
And then one was obviously for me, and the other one's for my brother. And I was like, because the one with the porterhouse is like, cause T-Bone.
Dang, man, you should have. I would have cashed at you, bro. I didn't know you. I thought your uncle already had the stuff. I didn't know you was picking them up. I would have straight cashed at you, bro. Grab me one.
Nah.
That was smacking, bro.
Dude, because it's like with T-Bones and porterhouses, the line in the middle, there is two different cuts of meat. Like one is really tender and flavorful, and the other one is like really, I wouldn't say tough, but it's firmer and it's more abundant. You know, because I believe a New York strip is like the left side of the T-bone, the smaller half. I think that's what a New York strip is, and then on the right side, the more meatier side, I think that's just a
Here we go.
Fuck. It's not a ribeye. It's a more basic steak. Totally forgot. But that's
bro, you make me want to give me a steak now.
Man, let me tell you, man.
I gotta go clean off the grill if I give me a steak.
Yeah, I
feel like doing all that.
Grill, man.
You gotta do what?
I said I gotta learn the grill. I've been trying to teach myself how to cook and everything. Like I just recently transitioned from eating like using beef, like ground beef. I started using ground turkey because I made chili with ground turkey, and it's like that's how like when you eating beef, like it makes you tired after eating it, right?
It's just like the voice channel.
You eat all the time, yeah.
Yeah.
I see y'all.
Who this?
Y'all see me?
Hey, yo, it's my boy.
No, can't see
right
you.
Here. It's because we on FaceTime, but there you go. All right, there you go. Yeah, my boy got my boy Nell in here, man.
All right.
Hey,
what's up, Nell?
What's going on, man?
Stream, man.
Correll is good.
In the comments, man.
Oh. All right, so yeah, my name Cornell.
Okay, right on.
It's nice to meet you, Cornell.
Yeah, so what's the topic?
My boy, Young Fall was saying something. What'd he say?
Y'all had us talking
unless you got something that's on your mind. Unless you got something on your mind.
The way,
you talk about.
I mean, I was just listening to the conversation, and Donovan, I think you need some counseling, brother. Cause
oh my God, I am here for it. So.
That sounded a little violent, man. You good?
I think you're
It's just, you know, when you living alone for a while, you just kind of get pent up, and then you just be talking to yourself, and you like, you know, like I feel like this at one time.
Oh, you stay by
yourself?
Nah, you got no choice.
Hell yeah. It's been like 7 months.
Order.
But, you know, just
who said that? I ain't got no choice.
Shit just started coming out, man.
Restraining order.
He said you got a restraining order.
You got restraining orders?
No.
Hey,
No.
Hey,
You can't come over here and die.
You think? Hey, man, you think he gonna let them follow a restraining order, bro?
you got the third.
I if somebody was to follow the
Y'all see the Boondocks? Did I just catch you?
I'm gonna need a copy of that.
Hey, Neil, what you say his mom be like when he come in from a long stressful day at school?
Bro, you was talking about the quiet situation about this. He came home like, "Ma, you let me wear that."
Nigga quiet like my outfit. I hate you, Ma.
You got me making fun of
it
the
latest
whole
mama.
We about to go dope.
Bro, y'all is funny, bro.
We got to, bro. We about to go pull up on boy bag. For 4 years.
Nigga, what you jump me for? You remember back when you made for the Don looking like Skittles and shit.
He still have nightmares about it.
Damn, bro.
PTSD. Same like it.
My boy.
Wait, hold on. I got an embarrassing story though.
Oh, we all about it.
Everybody shared theirs. All right, see, I know I got my hair right. So my head, y'all ever seen the Proud Family? So look, if I ever say my head, it's like the Peanuts from the Proud Family.
Yeah.
So in 10th grade, my grandma convinced me to cut my hair, bro. Like bald, like I had a bald fade. Tell me why I'm in the lunchroom eating a little cheese sticks.
And just the pop.
And then my head just hit the table and my glasses. But somebody smacked me so hard, bro.
He just ate it like, huh?
Man.
Bro, I caught whiplash like that shit.
Hey, damn, bro, you cried, bro. I bet you look back like,
oh, bro, I was trying to fight, bro. I was chasing everybody.
Hey, man, that shit not funny, man.
Oh, bro, I was sick, bro. I was so mad, bro.
My cheese steak ruined everything.
He said, this man said I was eating cheese sticks and my head hit the table, bro. I was so lost, bro.
Yeah, like, look, like, it's like I woke up.
Like, I understand why you fought then. Just imagine somebody smacking it.
Bro,
I'd be so hurt. I'd be so heated, dude.
I got
because I bet you feel like when you just chilling playing the game, and then you just end up waking up like, wait, I fell asleep.
Yeah,
like how it was. He was just like,
my glasses
coming off the table right now. What just happened?
He said, "Where my cheese sticks?" He said, "Nigga, did I fall asleep?" He get up like, "Nah, I still got the cheese stick in my head."
Damn, what the fuck happened to my head, bro? I got this big ass knot.
That man slapped him in the next 2 seconds.
I ain't cut my hair since, bro.
Hey, rest in peace.
Bro,
hey, man.
I remember. Like,
praise the Lord, bro.
When I was younger,
what's up, now? Yeah.
I was playing with some scissors, right? And I was in my hair. I was playing with my hair.
Man,
I just snipped off a little bit. You know, I'm like, oh, and like I threw the scissors, went on by my day, bro. Next day at church, we in service, bro. My dad sitting next to me. He happened to look over like, it's a huge bald spot. Bro, I promise you, I only snipped off a little bit. It's a huge.
You only had a little bit.
Imagine getting beat for cutting
all rounded up and like
in service. Bro,
what do they
say? I don't remember exactly, but I remember my dad was so surprised. He's like he inspected my, like, you know, like with the bar, like he grabbed my hand, like looking around, making sure ain't no other bald spots. But he like
no big ass hands, like.
Oh, so he checking. He like, do this dude get alopecia? I don't see no other spots. This dude cut his hair.
I'm like, trying to cut my hair.
Bro, I feel like we all did that before.
He was like, oh yeah.
No, I haven't did that. But I remember fucking 4th grade. I'm at daycare, right? And I'm just, when you playing with glue, you pulling that, off your hand. Like we all did that shit. And I'm playing with it. I'm like, man, this is fun to do. I'm like,
I know what you're talking about.
And I put something in my hair, like right here. I'm like, I'm like, I wonder if I could peel it off. It was not drying. It was just a big white spot in my hair. And then like the rest of it, I'm just kind of like, just trying to play it off like I'm sleeping in class. I'm like if nobody look, I'm just trying to get it out. And then I'm just like, I get like some scissors to kind of scrape it out. But like I'm not cutting myself. I'm like fucking scraping it. I was just panicking the whole fucking rest of the day. By the end of the day, my hair was just like glued down. Like I had some edges just on one side of my hair. Dude, I was so.
Bro, I remember I cut this nigga down hair one time. This dude talk about. I'm like, oh yeah, it's like a little faded right here. This man said, yeah, I had got some glue in my hair when I was in 4th grade. I'm like, yeah, what?
It don't come out sometimes, you know. That's glue for you. It's that super glue. Definitely from 4th grade.
Y'all see what Young Fly said, bro?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I was waiting for y'all. But
my
you cool.
I cut somebody off. That just caught me off
guard. He said he had.
Damn.
That shit went live on TikTok.
Communist or Nazi or don't care. Communist.
Wait, what?
I mean, communist or Nazi or don't. Yeah.
Oh, communist.
Like
what's the
what
would you choose? Communist, Nazi? I mean, he said communist, Nazi, or you don't care.
I choose. If it's just those two, I'll choose communist.
I'd rather be a Nazi.
This dude.
I said I'd rather be a Nazi.
Hold on, wait.
Because if you look, I'd rather be a Nazi.
We just, clarify. You said.
So you just gonna bake people and just.
The people. Hold on.
Like who would I rather be, or who would I rather?
The people who like almost exterminated like a whole section of people. Like how many? Anybody know?
I mean, but also Russia.
Isn't it like genocide?
Stalin
genocide. They try to take out a whole.
Twice as many.
But
Stalin killed twice as many, and they still communist.
Communism, whatever, isn't about trying to take out
That's
a
China.
whole other race, though. Nazis' purpose was we belong here. Like we are the right people. Anything if you're not like us, then you don't. Communism is different. Communism could go either. Could go either way depending on who's running it.
Y'all know it's crazy though. Hitler, he said, in order to be the correct person, you gotta have blue eyes.
So Dom, you ain't even gonna be in it.
And he ain't had neither one.
I was just thinking
that shit was crazy. And they
probably blue hair, blue
maybe
eyes.
Maybe it's just coming from a part down the side of me where I was always excluded and I was always bullied out. So now I want to bully other niggas and get rid of them. You know, maybe that's where
we do know we are on air.
Maybe I just like to be a part of. Hey,
all of this is being recorded.
I'm saying maybe it's nothing is set in stone. None is set in stone.
Hey Don, you ain't share this podcast with nobody, did you? You might want to brand just in case. make sure they got your back.
No.
This the feds. I feel like this the feds.
No. This is all hypothetical. 7 universities ahead.
Next question was, here in 2021, do you judge a person by color or character? Color? No, let me chill. Okay, I use color as a way to choose how I address a person. Like, I'm going to address a white person and a black person different. But I typically let them talk first, but I'm not going to come at them the same way if I haven't heard them talk. Like a black dude, I'm going to be kind of more, chill. But then like a white person, of course, I'm like, it's just going to be like my whole demeanor kind of different. Like I kind of adapt to the situation.
I feel you with that.
It's like you adjust with the personality.
So you're doing it by
you had to pick their brain first. Like I agree with you on that, Adam.
Yeah, I do that.
I can't say I base everybody on the same when like I really don't.
I'd
be like, "What's up, bro?" to a black dude and give a white dude a fist bump or something like that.
It's like if I get put on by a black cop, let me go. I'm gonna fuck with it. I'm gonna joke with it. If it's a white cop, bro, my hands on the wheel. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
that's the only time I change.
Does that make me like racist or something? If I was to get a ticket by a white cop, I'd be like, man. I feel really disrespected right now. What if a black cop gave me I officer?
I feel super disrespected.
Yeah, I guess I was wrong.
I'd be like, all right, officer, you have a good one. Thank you. I understand. I slow down next time. Like, sir, you was going 95 and a 35.
Young Fly said, what about whites that talk black and blacks that talk and act white?
Man, that shit is hilarious, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna fake it.
I don't care about that.
I feel like that's been me for a while.
It's depending on where you grew up.
For a while,
I feel like with the talk white is basically just talking proper. So if can you not interrupt me?
No. I don't think he mean like proper. I think it's kind of just like verbiage. What? I can't see you. I don't know what you're saying.
No, put your glasses on so you can hear.
Oh, all right. Well,
literally.
Let's cool down for a minute. Hey, all right. So, hey, look. I put it back. It's actually called cool down, bro. It's actually called.
I think the podcast kind of dropped out. Bro. What happened?
All right, look. So, anytime somebody say talk white, I automatically assume that they talk. Donovan assume that they talking about just basically talking proper, right? So when they say white people talking black, I really don't get mad depending on where the person grew up at, because if you grow up around people who talk like that, of course you gonna talk like that. But if you come from if you come from like
culturally,
people talk normal, then but you talking like this dude
like Parma.
Like I'm like, dude, like this ain't you. Like,
but then again, there is some slogans there is some things that white people say that you like. As far as long as I live, my 20+ years of life, I've never heard a black person say that. So if a black person say that, you're probably gonna be like, yeah.
White people say cock.
I ain't trying to put that with like race terms and nothing like that, but like, I mean, I never heard no black person say it, and you said it, you white.
No, Cornell saying flabbergasted.
Well, I'm not talking about flabbergasted. No.
But I say it to be funny though. But then again, like I say I walk up to Donovan and I never seen him ever in my life, and he talked the way he talked, I wouldn't be surprised. You wouldn't be surprised, bro. Because like I don't
know. I'm gonna let you finish, but I don't know.
No, because like I say like I walk up to like what's Michael, right? Yeah. Yeah, say I walk up to Michael Byrne and he talking like Carell, then I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? I know. Yeah.
This ain't you.
Hey, damn. He's swaggy, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, he said this ain't you. I apologize, Jonathan. Say your piece, bro.
I did not know what I was about to say. I got a message, and it's one of those you kind of got to respond to it real quick.
Do you?
A little hit.
I think everybody gonna ask the same, but do you hate whites? Yeah, I actually kind of love I mean, it's a certain group of white people I like, but I actually kind of like white people. Like they kind of funny, cool, chill. Like those, like I actually kind of like white people though. But I do believe you do have to watch. You do have to be careful though, because some will act that way, but secretly hate you though. So like I feel like you got to be careful.
To be honest,
that's anybody though.
I can't compare because I think it's all depending on what type of people you met. Like for example, we both came in contact with a whole group of white people. You came in contact with people from college, and I came in contact with people in the military. People in the military who's white really say some weird off the wall stuff.
Oh yeah, sometimes they bunch of outcasters.
Yeah, and sometimes they pop up where I'll be like, man, like I be talking to a black person or something, and a white dude over here, I'll be like, man, this nigga tripping, and a white dude be like, yeah, this nigga tripping, and we look at him and be like, what the? Like, and we just look like, what? You good, bro? Like, what? Why did you say that? Like, it's how I was raised. Like, no, was it?
Like, you not made like that.
Like, come on, bro. Can't just pop up and say. But yeah, like, I forgot the topic.
You said what?
I want to wait on that.
Oh,
I was reading his questions.
So this one right here, I'm gonna answer it after I ask it. But does it matter that they claim?
Donnie is going to cool down room.
Does it matter that you claim Jesus was white, or do you care about the message that he was spreading? So,
I don't care what Kelly said it was.
I feel like yes, I mean like yes, the message is more important, but the message that the people that talking about him is sending by saying that he white is that's the problem. That's the issue, not the fact that he. I mean, I'm saying though,
it don't matter though.
I'm saying like,
no, you might be saying the same thing.
Like like how say he he not white, right? But they making everybody try to portray him as white. Like that's a message right there that they trying to send. Like you see what I'm saying? Like how you just like that like that's the problem.
Okay. That's but that's the thing.
Go ahead, Kirill.
Yeah, I understand that. So the message is right, but I guess a lot of people who follow the message ain't following it also like I guess what's right. Because like you can't yell at somebody and say go back to your own country or something like that when old boy wasn't even American. Like where was he from? Jerusalem?
Hey, fresh out.
So like you can't praise somebody.
Nazareth is actually Nazareth. Jesus of Nazareth.
Dog, how much you had, bro? What you talking about, bro? Put the henny down, dog.
Keep going. What you say?
Oh, but yeah, you can't be like go back to your own country and stuff like that and praise God. You know, we go to church or something, praise Jesus. You got Jesus hanging you. That's not even who is that man? Because that's not the man y'all praising is the man y'all telling to go back to y'all country pretty much. Like you can't just try to read. I would say read egg, but you can't just go back on that. Go back on your word. It don't really make sense to me sometimes.
No, I'm not much of a religious guy anymore. Religious?
What was the?
Oh wait.
Huh?
Are you atheist?
On the verge. What was the earliest age you were exposed to sex? He said for him it was like 4 to 5.
What do you mean by exposed to? Like seen it?
Like, when did you know what it was? That's what I'm assuming. But I remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
Before 10, I know for sure.
Like all you gotta do is kiss and hug. Like that's what it was right there. I'm like, I remember somebody was like, kiss. I'm like, yeah, you do. You kiss and you touch each other. I'm like, that's it.
I mean, when I first watched HBO late night.
Oh yeah, you just flipping through the channels. You like, I'm thirsty, but like now I can't go back to sleep.
I'm like, wow.
You go to Cartoon Network. You're like, this ain't Cartoon. Adult Swim. What is this? Girls Gone Wild. Oh yeah.
Hey, but I end up.
You're like, it's something off about this. But
hey man, you slowly learn what that stuff is. Like as you get older and stuff like that. Like I remember, like being at my uncle's house or something like that. And he'd be like, go in the room and play or something like that. So I'm like, okay. And then you like in his closet in some box. I remember when I was young, bruh, and I was looking in the box, bruh, and I seen the tape, bruh. That like scarred me when I was young. I didn't know what it was, but I was like, that look nasty as hell. Like,
hey, this might be a TMI. This might be a TMI. But the first time I ever, what's the name? Shipped the dice. Bro, I almost passed out, bro.
I think said.
He was like,
bro.
No cap. You grow up like that shit hurt it.
Oh my god.
You like, damn.
Oh dear God.
And then, like as time, I remember for me, as time went by, it's like you don't think about it for like a week or something like that, and it's in the back of your head. Now you like, dang man, what I did that one day was alright.
Hey,
like, man, that shit good.
Hey, all right, cut the bullshit. I was in elementary school, right? And this was like no. Like, I'm in elementary school. This is like after I'm kind of like, okay, I've seen this before, and I know this ain't something that I'm supposed to be sharing. And so like I went to my dad's house one weekend. I go upstairs. I go in the closet. He got this briefcase. I open it up, and I'm like, he got these like DVDs. I'm like, it's deep in here. So he's hiding it for a reason. So I'm just taking. No, I mean maybe I don't fucking remember. And so I take one of them. I'm like, he's hiding these for a reason. I take one of them. It was like Sunday, and then my mom on her way to pick me up. I put it in my book bag because I was doing my homework over there. I go to school, and then it's like the end of the day, and I'm talking to my friend. I'm like, like I got that I got some porn in my book bag. He's like, no, don't. I'm like, I swear to God, bro, I swear to God. And then it's so like I grab my book bag. I'm like, you can't tell nobody, but like look. And so like I'm going in, right, and I'm like, and then he like no, it's not. So he gets closer, and he like and I'm like, chill. He like, Miss Taser. I'm like, oh my God.
He snitched on you.
Bruh, I had people like that when I was young.
It's summertime, right? And like, it's like the last couple of days of school. I'm sitting next to the window, and the window open because it's hot as fucking that. I'm like, shut up. And I was like, I ain't got nothing.
Hey, your dad probably got home.
Bro. I ain't never heard of that.
In the mood, bro.
No.
The closet like my favorite DVD.
Look. Over that, I'm pretty sure like over that same summer, right? I'm like, I want to watch some of these videos, but I don't want to be playing it on TV while my dad coming upstairs or whatever. So, I get like a piece of paper. I sneak upstairs when nobody's around. I start writing their name. I start writing the names of the DVD so I can, looking up when I get home. I put the piece of paper in my pocket. I spend the night. I change clothes. I put it in the dirty. I put those pants in the dirty clothes. I forgot to take that list out of my pocket. My stepsister washing the clothes. Me and Daddy playing the game. She walk in the room like, she like Dwayne. I think I want to see this. And he watching us play the game. He reading it off. He reading the names of the fucking DVDs. And he like, hey y'all, pause the game. Like, whose handwriting is this? And I'm like, oh, Daddy found the porn. And then I seen the handwriting. I'm like, oh, that's my handwriting. And I'm like, I'm not what the fuck I went up to that. And so he just like, what do y'all know about this? And I'm like, I don't know what this all about.
Is that what you?
And then it's like, and it was like after that day, I would keep going upstairs. I never seen it again. I'm like, he threw all that shit out, bro.
No, he ain't throw it out. He just hit it. He ain't throw it out.
In my heart, he threw it out. In my heart, he definitely threw that shit out.
Y'all ever got caught?
Yeah.
Nah,
I'm not gonna go into those stories, but yeah.
Oh, you got caught multiple times?
Nah. Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
So, bro, you ever got caught while you was finishing? That shit suck.
Okay, I got caught twice.
You be like, you hear the door open, you like, you like, I was about to be done 2 more minutes, man. You like 1 more minute just to like finish getting it out. The second minute just to wipe it up and leave, man. Like, damn.
I'll tell y'all that. So I'm in my room, right? I'm thinking everybody's asleep. I didn't look at the time, because I had woke up. The whole time it's like 11 o'clock. I'm thinking it's like 3:30. I'm thinking everybody's asleep. Boom! I pull out the Galaxy. Incognito. I put my headphones in. I put both of them in because I'm like, everybody sleeps, so I'm about to go crazy.
Yeah, it's like, what's the problem?
And so, boom, I get to going crazy. I think I was watching Pinky, bro.
Bro, Pinky was the goddamn.
Like, look, I'm about to blast off, and then the door open. And the
I'm about to blast off.
I couldn't stop.
This nigga.
I was like,
Scream from pleasure, scream from fucking fear.
That shit was crazy.
Wait. So they walked in. Somebody walked in. What they say? Like, oh, my bad, or something like that.
Oh, it was my dad. He was like, what the fuck? I couldn't stop screaming.
He said what?
I couldn't stop screaming. Because all I saw was the light hit my hit. You know, when you open the door, the light hit.
Oh, shit. He thought he was seeing the light. Somebody walked in. That's what it was. He said, "Is this what happened? I'm about to buzz." What you doing?
I was already it was shooting out. I'm screaming, bro. It was a scene, bro.
Bro, that's like a whole movie scene.
Bro, that shit.
Like,
so how'd that go?
The next morning, though.
He was like, "So we gonna talk about what happened?" No.
Walking past that day,
bro. He just laughed. Like he left.
I mean, but like
I ain't bringing
you walking past him knowing he know, like knowing he know you know he know, like you just like I try to avoid it. I have to avoid it. Like
I remember one time I called for my grandma, bro, because I was in my my granddad's office. I was on the computer, like I was on the fat computer.
Oh yeah.
So boom, I'm going crazy, and then I hear him right. So boom, I click out of everything. I'm and I'm like, oh, I'm clear. She opened the door. She's like, boy, what the hell? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm looking at the computer, but my pants still down, bro. Like,
the most important part, though.
I was so worried about this screen, bro.
He said, "What up, Grandma?"
I'm like, what you tripping on? Oh,
you're like, oh, just the person I wanted to see, huh?
You on 10.
He said, Grandma, I'm just chilling. Grandma, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling.
Bruh.
It's just hot in here. You know how it get.
You hot, Grandma? You hot, Grandma?
That's some funny-ish, bro.
Wow. Bro, I remember, Adam, you remember Aaron, right? Newell, not Newell, fucking Washington. Yeah, I remember middle school. You know, he would come over all the time, and we had that computer in the basement, and that right next to sis. Bro, I remember I went upstairs to make some food. I came back down.
Oh, that boy.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah, this brother starving.
Like, you know, I'm standing at the door. I'm like, you watching porn on my computer? He like, oh no. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like. I'm like, this man watching porn at my house, and I was just upstairs. Like, what the fuck? I was like, hella confused. I'm like, was he really just doing this? And then he like,
bro, you gotta go.
He like, my mom called, I gotta go. I'm like, I go to the search history. I'm like, Pornhub, yeah, I've been there before. I ain't go there today, so I know it was him, bro.
Right, man. My dad got on my ass one time because he you ever heard like don't type P in the search history and shit like that. Bro, I never used when I got my first laptop, I never used that shit for porn. Like that was the one thing I was like, I'm not gonna use it for porn. I'm not gonna get caught. So this is before the like right at a long time after the PSP came out, or what's that shit called? The handheld one PSP. Yeah, it was a couple years after that came out. So my brother always used to take my laptop, and I know he used to take my laptop. Like, you know, anybody, my little brothers ain't gonna take it. He was the only one that knew the password. But I used to take it, and I used to find that boy. He used to take it, and like when he not there, I don't know where it's at. I used to find that boy under the bathroom sink, like all the time. Like, where is my laptop? And I look at the bathroom sink, like, what in the world? My dad was like, let me see your laptop. I want to show you something. This dude type in PS Vita. He type in P, and he paused, and then type in the rest. And like a day later, he's like, "What the fuck y'all watching porn on the computer?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
I never heard of that.
Bruh. I was like, "I'm not meant to be cut. I have a phone for this reason." Man, the computer was a different story, man. You could hide the phone, but somebody always gonna ask you to use the laptop.
Hey yo, Young Fly, one of his questions was pro cop or no cop. Killing show don't lose the side.
Pro cop.
Like
wait, what's the second part you said?
Like not including the killings that be on the news. Okay, nigga.
Pro cop.
Oh, pro
I mean, well, I don't know if y'all heard me or not. Y'all ain't seeing shit. Pro cop.
I mean, I hate cops. So I guess pro cop.
No, he said
he said pro cop.
Pro cop.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay. I'm
No,
like,
I
heard. I hate cops. Pro cop. I'm like, I'm thinking.
They had to give me a good reason.
I mean, there do be some cops that's tripping, but that's rare though. And it's really on how you handle the situation. I swear, like if you cool, you know, unless the cop really own it that day. If you cool, you know, it ain't gonna escalate like
hard time.
Just on some bullshit.
It be funny though, cause like in some of the videos that I be seeing, like the like the people be like screaming this, like saying like they not doing it, like they still breaking the law. I mean, they still can't do that. Like whatever, I can't use a good example because I can't remember what they be saying. But I'm like, you still can't do that. Like that's not how the procedure work, or whatever. Like.
Yeah, like you still can't be cussing out the cop, calling them pieces of shit, fucking around with them, and then get mad when they bust your jaw.
I honestly think if I call a cop a piece of shit, he bust my jaw. I think I'd be mad. I'm saying like, there's like kind of like a procedure that you do. Like even if you say you innocent or whatever, and like you fighting the cop because you innocent or whatever, right? And They yelling like he didn't do it, whatever, right? They not worried about if this nigga did it or not. They worried about detaining this nigga so he don't, do whatever he got.
Well, he can stop throwing.
Because sometimes the cops don't be taking the necessary procedure to figure out if they, right or not. They just go right to the handcuffs or whatever. I mean, some people they do fight. I mean, I understand it, but sometimes people just like explode like right off the back. Like I didn't do it, not trying to get the cop any reason to believe that they didn't do it. So I mean, like Nell said, man, this is how you handle the situation. I mean, how you handle the cop or whatever, and most likely. You get out that boy safe by the slide because the homies just showed up.
Plus, it's like whatever, however the cop feeling too, kinda, because there's some cops that just be taking stuff on.
He about to slide out, man. Appreciate the love and all the support, man, and the questions, man. We be back next week, man. So come through again.
And he was pushing it.
Shout out to Young Fly.
Hey, tune in, write some stuff down.
For next time too.
Man. Yeah, y'all, we be flying through it. We be getting in it.
Oh, I was saying there was some cops out there that be really like egging the stuff on, because I got pulled over twice while I was back home not too long ago, and then the first cop, I don't know, I just felt like some people just be in the mood to like make somebody feel guilty. I don't know, but I mean I was now he pulled me over for speeding. Now, I got cars zooming. I'm trying to catch up to the cars in front of me, trying to stay with the speed of traffic. I get pulled over because I was speeding along with these cars or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I understand it. And then, like, I don't know if he purposely did it, but he, like, falsified the information on the ticket. Like, and he's like, you got a court date on this date, make sure you show up. Like, I wasn't going to read the ticket or something like that. And then, like, half of the information on the ticket is false. So I'm like, this is weird. What's it called? The court, like, I can't make it to court because I'm flying back to Hawaii this day. I'm in the Army, blah, blah, blah. I can't make it. Please call me back so we can figure something out. No call back. I do it again. Please call me back so we can figure this out.
Yeah, like no I'm call. Trying to do the right thing.
No call. I call back twice. I just get a letter in the mail today or yesterday. What's today's date?
You got a warrant.
Oh, you got a warrant?
The 29th?
Hell yeah, I got a warrant. They got a warrant on me, so I'm like, the letter said you have to appear on this date. It said the 26th, but I got the letter on the 27th, and I'm like, bro. And so I called again, like, yo, can somebody please call me back about this issue or whatever? Like, I'm not in Ohio. I'm back in my duty station in Hawaii. Blah blah blah. And this is 2 days ago, and I have still yet to receive no help,
no information.
So what now? I'm just gonna be like, I tried to contact y'all. I ain't in the same place. And what's gonna happen? They will really give a fuck.
Get the PSA.
Said what? What'd you say?
It was like
they gonna get him ass on the plane. Hey, you come here.
No, I got this ticket. No, cops do be tripping though, because I remember I got pulled over by State Patrol. And I guess, I don't know, it was this lady, but I don't know if this was like her first week or something. But I was speeding though, so I was ready to take the ticket. And I was like so tired. I was going to Brian Stratton for a meeting. And I was speeding, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to go ahead and just take the ticket. She came to the car. Her face was red. She like, yeah, like I'm dead tired. So I'm like, man, I'm tired, my bad, you know. And then she like, yeah, she talking to me. I'm like, yep, yeah, for sure. And then she was like, "Oh, so she's like, you're a cool guy, huh?" I'm like, I'm just tired. I'm trying to get to school.
Like I'm trying to get through this, man.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, you're in school. Like, where's your book bag?" I'm like, "Right there in the back." And she's like, "Oh, okay." She's like, I smell reefer." I'm like, "No, you don't." I said that.
Like you definitely don't.
Because I don't smoke. And then she like, "You sure?" I'm like, "I am 100% positive you don't smell no weed in here." And then she was like, "Oh, so you wouldn't mind if I search the car?" I'm like, "Go ahead." And her partner was there, and he was looking at her like, and so they put me out, and I stood like on the freeway, like sort of the grass and stuff. And so I just sat down on the floor, and then he came to me. He was like, "Yeah, so you sure you don't?" I'm like, "Bro, no, I don't smoke. Like, you can drug test me." And he was like, "Yeah, well, we'll see." Another cop car pulled up. I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm for sure getting a ticket now."
I'm getting arrested.
But I'm going to jail. I'm out.
She throwing everything around. She fucking up my car. She doing all type of shit. And then she just stormed to her car and just and the dude came to me. He was like, "Yeah, you know, we ain't find nothing. I'm sorry about that." And then he was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry.
Bro,
so we gonna let you go and slow it down."
Ticket.
But that could have escalated though. Like, say if I would have got mad and I would have started screaming at her.
Took the ticket, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You know to turn your ass to Swiss cheese.
You do know.
Yeah,
You just said no and just took the ticket, boy. Been out of there, boy. I mean, but
she said she smelled. What's the name?
I mean, but no. If she say, "Can I?" then you can say no. You can say no, but
oh yeah, you're right. No, but I'm like, bitch, you're not about to find nothing in here. So
that's the thing, though. See, like situations like that is why I want to take my phone and hold it up. But if you recording somebody, 9 times out of 10, they probably gonna get irritated. Yeah. So I'll be like, I want to record you to get this on film, but you gonna get heated and probably this might escalate a lot more than it should. So
they asked to check my car because like Donnie was with me one time. Remember, we got put over in Menard and they had asked to check to search my car. I mean, like they was cool, they was chill. It was acting like his like first week or something, like on the job too. I'm like yeah, like you could check it like 'cause he was cool and I ain't feel like he was was trying to place something on me, but if she had an attitude like you, like I feel like she's probably trying to plant something on me. Like she already said she smell it when she clearly don't.
No, but her was there though. Her partner was there. So yeah, so that's the first thing I thought of. I'm like, well, he there. So if she plants something, I'm not gonna touch it regardless. But then I'm gonna tell them, I'm like, okay, take me in and then fingerprint the what's the name? Because I'm like, she put that there, yeah. So I was thinking of all that, like.
Yeah.
Other than that, I ain't never, had it except the East Cleveland police, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
How do you even like approach that situation? Do you just hold you like if I want to record you, like what would happen?
If I would record her, bro, I probably got my ass beat, bro.
Bro, she would have smacked that shit out your hand easy.
No.
See, right, then I would have reached down for it.
I think you'd have been cool. I mean, as long as you wasn't reaching down like nothing. But I think you would have been cool if you did record, because the problem when people record, they be screaming like, "Yeah, I got this on record," and they be screaming. Yeah, I feel like you know the type. Right. You just sit there and record like I'm just recording for my safety, and you won't be screaming. You be following her directions and everything like.
But that's still gonna irritate them though, Like if I feel like if I would have recorded, or if I would have talked back, or if I would have don't, I had an attitude with her when she was like, I smell. I'm like, no, you don't. Like I looked at her like stupid bitch. No, you don't smell. Like, yeah, like, and then that's the only
time people out there like that.
Yeah, but if I would put out a phone, I know I would have got a ticket or something.
That's the thing. I would probably over exaggerate. Like my phone be in my pocket, and I'd be like, can I record you? I'm about to grab my phone. I'd be. Moving slow as shit.
I'm like, I'm reaching.
They're like, sir, you want to grab your phone? I'm like, yeah. Just keep your eyes on my hands.
Like, grab
that boy like this. Like, I'm gonna lift it up.
They're like, registration. I'm like, yeah, it's in the glove department. Sit there, and look at him. It's just there, look at him. Like, can you get it? I'm like, can I? Nah.
Can you get it for me? Go ahead, grab it. Like walk around the car, reach over, grab it.
Yeah, they use. I mean, it'd be different. The cops be asking for different things though. I don't understand how they determine.
Yeah, proof of insurance and shit. I got it on my phone. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the only way I could swim.
Hey, so COVID, would you take the vaccine or no?
What? I'm waiting.
Yeah, nah.
Fuck the vaccine, dude. I'm not taking that.
They ain't got enough for it, man.
Cause this still
ain't got enough.
You know, people did it. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. You go take it. Like, I took it. Like, shut up.
Like, I'm okay, dude. I'm not in the danger zone. All right, I'm gonna let everybody else get in, and then it's gonna die, and I still don't gotta get it. All right, it's gone.
Right. I ain't got it, and I ain't got it, and I'm in the danger zone. So I'm not taking that.
I don't be around nobody anyway, bro.
Yeah, me neither.
I be at work. I be at practice. That's about it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be around nobody with no symptoms or nothing. So,
granted, one of our
congrats,
one of our coworkers.
You know what?
I said congrats,
COVID.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir.
We got about 4 weeks. 4 weeks left, maybe.
Damn.
4 or 5.
4 weeks already.
Yep.
Oh, not fun, man.
What is it?
I saw you, but
oh, you know yet?
It's a girl
person.
Hey, I was just about to say.
And be like Clater. I don't know if you seen Clater last.
Wait, what happened?
Clater last video. You see, go to Clater Instagram. Are you on your phone or something?
He said he deleted Instagram.
I've been on. I ain't no social media.
I wanted to send you a video and it was like user not found or something like that. I'm like, what the heck?
I ain't delete Instagram, but I do not get on no more. I put it on this phone, and I do not use this phone.
Like 100 stuff that
I do that.
Yeah, you probably like over 100
stuff me?
I sent you, bro.
It's gone.
I try to take these things as distracting me out of my life, but TikTok is really getting to me.
Just about.
But I don't know.
Hey man,
I got drunk on my birthday.
It's easy.
Woke up.
It's easy to go viral.
You say Cornell?
I got drunk on my birthday. Woke up. All my social media is gone. I ain't get it back.
For real? Like somebody took it, or you just deleted it while you was drunk and made it back?
I deleted Kick.
Oh,
yeah, everything. I don't know what I was going through.
You said you was kicked.
Deleted Kick. I deleted Kick.
Oh.
Yeah. That's
oh yeah,
bro. I just re-downloaded that, and then I forgot you can't see the messages.
I
forgot.
I think everybody go back for the old messages and pictures and shit.
You still had to have that phone, man.
That shit was wild. That shit was fun though. Man, rest in peace, Kick.
I used to thought I was the man.
Should have did better, Kick.
No cap, bro.
Yeah, I know. For real.
What's your kick?
What's your kick? Girlfriend.
Add me on Kick.
Like, so
you
like your Kick?
So like, Kick was the only way I could talk to people, bro.
Right. Just hop on our phone. Yeah.
That shit will say delivering for you. You text Adam, that shit say delivering for you, delivering for like a month, like the whole day. Like, he ain't home. He must be at church or something.
I remember niggas think they funny. Like, what's the point of having an iPhone if it's not on? You might as well just get an iPod. I used to want to hit niggas. Like, we all ain't got money like you, nigga, who could just turn their shit on or whatever. Get the latest iPhone.
Right.
Like, we all ain't got bread.
I used to be lit when I got my Android, man. I go back to these videos and stuff that I had when I had an Android, and these boys look bad.
Man, look like robots fighting and shit.
Yeah.
Shoot. But alright, man. I think today was a success, man.
What?
I think it's time to wrap it up, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got Cornell in there at the end, man. He was firing them comments up though, the comment section, boy.
Yeah,
shout out to him, a young fly. Got me a new subscriber today.
Fucking carry the team.
Yeah, shout out to y'all.
Yeah, we also will be posting this on Anchor, right? Donovan got the
Anchor, yeah. Send me that.
And I'll put
I'm gonna cross post
it in the
Get us some.
I'll put the tag in the description, and I'll probably edit Because this is probably.
Wait, we ain't come up with a title.
All right, we just think of titles, and then that'll be the start of next week. We got a whole week to think of a title. Let me start next week.
All right.
Well, man.
Yeah, for real. Make sure y'all tune in next week. We need all the support. We need everybody.
We need all 7.5 subscribers.
Today we
even
have
even if you go fall asleep with a song, we need those views. View count.
Today what was like 4 viewers. Now we need next week. We need 20.
Multiply that boy by 5.
Easy.
But yeah, man.
Show your moms. Show your babies.
Showtime Entertainment, man. Your boy Showtizzy. Nah, that was corny. This boy Showtime is out, man. I mess with y'all, bro.